It should hopefully be working soon. Alright, what do you still say upcoming? It should be live. It should be live. Alright, there we go. Now time to share out. Post. Share. Maybe. Share. There you go. And tweet. Yes. Alright. Here we go, guys. With a very special pre-stream presented to us by Mr. Huststuff. He did the work for me, so I don't have to. This is going to be amazing. He's been trying to fight the old monk. Been getting his ass handed to him. Because the old monk brings in another player that kicks your ass. Now, technically, it's supposed to be random. Yet somehow the old monk always goes, huh, you're really high level. I'm going to choose you. It's never like, oh, I'm going to choose this random player. It's always, who's the highest player playing right now? You. Go kill whoever's trying to fight me. Could be just part of the algorithm. Who knows? But here we go, guys. Let's watch.
Pinrin Pan.
お、あ、来たじゃね来たフィー。ダークスカイフィー。来たこいつだ、間違いね
Hey,
え。
Gamer
俺だ
Pass A Living Dead
ピンリ
Girl.
ンパンって出てる。ペンリンパン。
What the Mr. Huststuff did was he got both of them. So you'd be seeing DSP playing and Pinrin Pan. It's amazing.
I'm Japanese #1 player.
Japanese number one player. Oh, he's so gonna troll DSP.
Wow. Let's fight. I can speak English. Sorry. I don't understand English. Sorry. Sorry. I can speak Japanese.
Kill that pig roach. Let's get it, fam. The guy you invaded is a scammer.
So.
Love it.
Thank you, thank you.
Love the hat.
Hey, come on, come on.
I've never seen a hat like that before.
Scraping spear. I recognize it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Get him.
Hey.
Hey, pig, step it up.
Oh.
Oh my god, this is classic.
Hey.
This is just absolutely Motherfucker Jones
I can't even
classic.
do anything. Every time I press a button, I get backstabbed. Seriously. Every time I press a button, I get completely backstabbed.
Hey.
Oh, you poor baby.
Hey, come on. Wait, please, help me. Ora, damn it.
I was saying, DSP's not really doing that much damage to him. What weapon is he using?
やるじゃねえか。ほっ。悪止め。そい。
Ooh. Kill the scammer, big up boom. Get the scamming pig roach.
Oh, wait. Hey.
It's the guy. We're watching his YouTube video of the stuff that happened on Twitch.
Hey. Oh. Oh. Hey. Hey.
Oh, like he's not doing any damage to DSP either. Like he's potentially just doing this to piss off DSP.
Oh, yay! Hey! Ooh! Ooh!
Like he's intentionally just trolling DSP, and I love it. Like he was waiting for him. I know what the Scraping Spear does. It's a bullshit weapon.
What? What? Hey! Hey! Hey!
There's some damage.
Hey! 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 Wait!
Get him. One of these videos is like 17 minutes long, I think. 17 minutes, 47 seconds. Just of this guy trolling
Yeah, it's so
DSP.
broken. They just keep getting backstabs when they're not behind me. The game sucks. The PvP is still just as bad as it ever was. They never fucking fixed it to work. Yes, just keep getting backstabs when you're not behind me. Great game.
So salty, the pig roach. Love it.
Hey!
And he's regulated his game to,
Hey!
no, relegate,
Hey!
whatever,
Hey! Hey! Hey!
to the late stream. So it's going to be a 2-hour stream, guys. He's going to beat it. It's like, you can't get to Old Monk. How are you going to beat the game? Get through Old Monk.
By the way, they lost no health.
Because they keep healing. Dumbasses like you do.
Hey! Hey!
Well, that's a pretty nasty weapon he's got.
Thank you! Whee! Oh!
Like a dragon.
Why are they getting health back?
Because they can
So
heal.
much health they're getting back to a ton. It's not even like they're getting a little bit of health back. They're getting all their fucking health back.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Delicious! Come on! Oh! Hey!
Backstab.
What? They're not even next to me.
He was right next to you and he backstabbed you.
Oh, man up!
Huh? This game's
Yeah!
terrible online.
Oh.
Seriously, worst fucking experience.
God, this is just fantastic. I'm so glad videos like this exist. Yes, this is the PS5 version. You can tell it's the newest video because he has all of his little mascots behind him.
I can't do anything. They recover in time to heal, and I can't hit them because I'm knocked
Thank
down
you.
so long.
Goodbye. Hey!
They're trying to go for the headbutt infinite, like the other person did. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Goosebumps.
This is the most stupid, broken, pointless shit. That's why this boss is basically the ultimate troll part of this game, you know?
Oh, thank you!
Plus you got this, Miles Morales, Sackboy,
Hey!
Buck Snacks. There's 4.
Emote! Okay.
I think it just came out what you
Okay.
expect.
What? Again, I can't even hit them.
Oh, domo.
Come on, get him. Like, these are the kind of people that they don't care about playing the game. They don't care about beating the game. They just want to with DSP, and I love it.
Oh my god! Hey! Yeah!
I'm nowhere
Astros,
near
that's
them.
right. I forgive you, Blue. You're good.
Hey!
Ah!
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, please stop. Yay. Oh, 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 oh. Woo.
You gotta be more aggressive than that, DSP.
What? Why? I can't get up. Now they're gonna get to heal. I can't get up.
And they don't even try to heal because they don't care. They're just fucking with you.
Oh, go, go. Woo. Delicious. Oh, 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 oh.
I say DSP needs to be more aggressive.
I couldn't get over there. It wouldn't let me. I was like moving in slow fucking motion because I'm playing online. I can't get to them when they're healing.
There's the Miss Hustle video with link in the description box.
Stop, stop. Oh, 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 oh.
Nowhere near them. What do you want me to do?
Not suck at life.
まあ技術を見せようじゃない。
Not near them. Now they get a free heal. This game sucks.
He's smacking
So
you with
bad.
a long sword. And kicking your ass, or I'm guessing a bastard sword maybe. Whatever, it has a pretty good range on it.
A parry in the middle of my fucking hit after I already parried them.
You didn't do any parry, you don't even have a shield out. Nice snort. Domino, how's it going? Parry.
Hey.
What's hilarious is they're not timing it. It just works because it's glitched online.
They're completely
They're not
timing
it.
it.
They're just getting it.
Hey.
Backstab. Like, stop turning your back to the enemy. Maybe we won't keep getting
There's nothing I
backstabbed.
can do about any of this. There's nothing you can do about any of this. It's so broken.
God, I'm loving it. Like, the guy just walks behind him and stabs him in the back. Oh, they keep stabbing in the back. He's not behind me. Gets behind him again.
Yeah, look at that! I hit them and it did 0 damage. It's fucking waste of time.
God, this
It's
is
a waste
fucking
of time.
hilarious. I love it.
Oh. You're
Hey, Zarian Art.
Hey, come on.
God, this is so good. And we still got like another 7 minutes of this to watch.
Hey, hey.
Huh?
Point and laugh.
How did I get? I had to get a backstab.
Because he was behind you. Again. Salt, salt, salt. Backstab again. Get him.
やばいな。
Japan #1.
Hello.
Parry.
Hey.
This is torture. I agree. This is utter waste of time. This
Utter
is
waste
like
of time.
Time waster bullshit. Who the fuck would want to actually play this like legit and try to do this? This was stupid.
God, this is the most glorious thing you'll ever see
Hey,
today.
hey, hey. Sorry.
It's so delayed. It won't even allow me to heal. They get to completely run across the entire thing and hit me from behind while I'm healing.
Well, stop letting him get behind you.
Oi. Knuckle. Please knuckle.
He's half blind, refuses to wear his glasses, has the reaction time of
Fight
me.
it out. Hey, hey, come on, Knuckle.
I'm so glad Mr.
Hey,
Mister
hey,
found
hey.
this.
Oi.
This is just
Come on, Knuckle.
fantastic.
Oi. Oi.
Thank you for making this, man.
Oi.
And again, link in the description
Why,
box.
dude? It's so laggy. It's so laggy. They get a backstab from that.
Oi.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I want to heal.
Delicious.
See, I can't get over there because of the lag.
Hey.
That
I'm
fucked
pinched.
him up.
Delicious. Oh, stop. Delicious. Oh.
Guys, the troll level is amazing. And if I had to face something like this, I'd be so pissed. I'd be raging my ass off. But it's not me, so I'm loving it.
Now we're back to the stupid shit again. Yup. Back to this again.
This is great.
Not even near me. The hitbox is nowhere near me. Yeah, I'm just gonna quit out. I'm seriously just gonna quit out. There's no point in doing this fight any longer.
Oh, it's his gamer face, dude. You gotta love the gamer face.
It's stupidly unfair. Online, you'll never get a fair match against anybody.
Big whiny baby. Big
No.
whiny baby. A big whiny baby.
Nice fight. Okay. Hey.
Oh, keep fucking with him.
Let's go. Ooh.
It's gamer face.
Hey.
What? In the middle of a roll through them, they get a backstab. Alright, I give up.
Because he was behind you
I
then.
give up.
You rolled.
Fuck that.
You're like, oh hey, his back's to you.
Okay.
Backstab.
Knuckle.
I don't have. I was gonna say I could use a parrying shield. I don't have a parrying shield. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Knuckle.
Two naked people. Two naked people duking it out.
Goodbye. See you again next.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, come again.
Thank you. いや、神回だこれ。すげえこれ。やば。めっちゃ聞いてる。
Fucking love it. Thank you, Mr. Hustuff, for making this video.
Oh my god. めっちゃ面白い。いや。
There's nothing you can do. It's completely unfair. It's not fair at all. And of course, all my equipment's broken, so I have to go use stupid souls and waste souls in order to get all my equipment repaired. Yeah, it's completely broken. I'm not gonna be able to beat. Seriously, I don't see how you're supposed to beat someone doing that, because they know how to abuse the lag and shit, and it doesn't even play like the real game.
The lag.
Like half a screen away.
They
It's
abused
super
the
abused
lag and the
nonsense,
dropped
dude.
inputs, dude.
All right, well I gotta repair all my equipment now. Like I'm completely naked.
Not the
It's
lag.
so stupid. Okay. Yeah, so sadly now, I have no healing items. I don't have enough. I wouldn't even have enough to fight him again if I wanted to. So I'm just going to go to, like I said, I'm going to go to 1 to 3. And we'll do that. And basically, Old Monk is just going to be the thing that I have to eventually beat. And I have to eventually get someone who's not a crazy lag abuser. Or I could just turn the game offline and just fight the fucking AI, you know? Since these people are not going to do fair fight. They're going to keep
They're
abusing
not
the
gonna
fucking
fair
fucking
fight, guys. They're
game
gonna keep
and
kicking my ass. It's not
so-
fair that they kick my ass.
Demon Souls will
Her.
be finishing on Sunday. I am near the very end of the game. We've got one more level left to do. I've got only a couple major bosses left. The problem is, the one boss I haven't beat
Old
is
Monk.
Old Monk. And I know that you're going to have people, you know,
Trolling the
just
shit out of
going to be unbeatable in this fucking very terrible online-only boss. I'll give it more honest tries, and I'll try to see if I can, you know, beat these summoned people on Sunday. If I can't do it within an hour or so, I might just go offline to beat the game, because I'm not going to sit here having the game never end because of the amount of fucking crazy ass trolls that are playing that game online. Okay.
No, don't get me wrong. It is a troll. He is being trolled. But not by lag tactics. Not by abusing the system, dude.
Come on.
No.
I was doing the max paid elevator music.
He's getting trolled just because these people are so fucking good. These people are so good.
Whistle while you die.
Aww. Before you can get around oh, you can't see chat because you're banned by going into what'd you call it?
The rain is very heavy, heavy is the rain.
Incognito mode, like I did. I mean, no, this isn't incognito mode, is it? I don't think it is. I screwed up. 1 second, guys. Let me get to incognito mode.
Heavy is the rain, just the rain has lots of mass and weight.
Yeah, because I just... Yeah, I know what I did wrong.
Heavy is the rain, just the rain has lots of mass and weight.
Yeah, shut the hell up, DSP. You're annoying. Let's see. Google Chrome. Yes. There we go. Aha, now we can see chat. God, that was fantastic. So glad I found that from Mr. Huss stuff. Hey, quiet. Yeah, I'm not submitting that. Fuck that.
The rain is very heavy, very heavy. It's the rain, just the rain has lots of mass and weight,
And volume.
The rain is very heavy.
God.
It's the rain, just the rain has lots of mass and
Man, that was fantastic to watch. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Husta. That is amazing. I forgot it does this. Let's see. There we go. Minimize. There we go. Raw balance. You gotta give them just the tips, though. Okay. Oh, he does solo. He absolutely hates video games. What's the only thing he can do? He has no job skills. 11-year unemployment history of just nothing. Oh, I ran online business. What was it called? No, you can't ask that, because if you Google it, you'll find me jerking off. Which I think is hilarious. Can you imagine? No, you can't look up my business that I had for 12 years. Because if you do, you'll see a video of me jerking off in front of children. Like, what does your life come to where you can't have your future employer risk Googling you because they'll see you masturbating in front of children? Like, holy hell. I was like, Wings admits he hates playing video games, but he doesn't look like he hates it so much. Nah, Assassin's Creed is 2-hour only, a night, whatever thing, like he likes to do. This game takes $100 to beat. I better play it in 2-hour segments. Good.
At least you're not shoveling shit, and you're not squeezing a cow's big tit. It's a different kind of work.
This is so bad. This is so bad. I don't know why they thought this was a good song.
Oh, yeah.
Who the hell thought this was a good idea? No one thinks the song is good, so why does he play it? 'Cause he's an idiot. No matter how many times you listen to it, it's still a bad song. I should be playing Divinity 2 later today, yes. Every job he's ever had, he's been fired from. He's never quit a job or had it end. I've never been fired. I've never quit a job. I just spent years of like, hey, we got a construction job. We need you for 3 months. Okay. Under the table. Hey, we got a landscaping job. No one wants to do this because the chemicals are dangerous. Don't let it touch your skin. By the way, we'll pay you under the table. A little extra because, again, no one wants to do this job. This part of the landscaping area because the chemicals are dangerous. Okay.
Oh my god, this guy, get the fuck out of my car. Oh. Come on, go.
Who knows? He's probably dumping all his money everywhere, dude.
Fuck out of my way. Get the fuck out of my way, asshole. Here we go. Bonus stage.
But yeah, I've never quit a job. Never been fired. I just went years of, hey, we got a construction job here. 3 months. Hey, we got a landscape job here. You'll do the super dangerous part that no one else wants to do. Oh, you can go work at this funeral home for a few months till his kid turns 18 and can legally work there. Oh, you can go do this for a few months. I'll go do that for a month.
Here we go again. I barely grazed the wall. Complete destruction. What a good start. Yeah, still with the dash cam. I barely grazed the wall. Complete destruction.
Man, I shouldn't get this tired. Well, I did wake up at like
And now I'm winning. Explain that.
4:30 in the morning. Mind you, I did not forget to turn my alarm off. My alarm was off. I still woke up at 4:30 because it's when I'm used to waking up at. It's like, no, body, you betrayed me. Why would you betray me?
Whatever you say. Double side flip.
Use the brake!
I couldn't do anything about it. He died. Well, I could have went either way. Instead, I went right in the middle and got fucked up like an idiot. Whatever, man. That was stupid. I take off like an
That sucked.
astronaut, jumping on the moon. I'm so high. Yo, he's stuck in the land. Whoa! I barely grazed the wall. Complete destruction.
Oh, he loves wasting time, dude.
I barely grazed the wall. Complete destruction. What a good start. Yeah, still with the dash cam. I barely grazed the
The
wall.
judgment on COVID video? No, never even heard of it.
There we go.
Shitty game, shitty player.
Where's on WWE Champions? Dude, this is free stream. He's got to be on that.
That's all I gotta say. Wow.
Imagine you could actually take a joke.
Welcome to my very first playthrough of a game.
You want to be
that
so
is a
toxic
racing
and
game.
just
That's
yelling
right,
and
a
screaming and
driving
banning everyone
style
if you could actually
racing
take a
game.
joke.
I never play them, but this one looked unique enough for me to give it a go. So we are going to begin Motorstorm Apocalypse.
Man. Should not be this tired. I was able to go back to sleep after I woke up at 4:30, but man, this sucks. Evangelical preacher dud with heavy metal. Ooh. Metal. I just shared out the X Gonna Give It To You metal cover this morning because it amused me. This song is so bad. Please change the lyrics.
I just want to race. I don't know
Please change the lyrics to something not as bad.
I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to race. I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to race. I just want to race.
I just want to race. Crashing through the walls because he can't see because he refuses to wear his glasses.
I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to race. I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about.
Give yourself some peace of mind, Hunter. Not a bad idea. Okay, where was it?
I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to race.
Okay, he's annoying, so quick commercial break. Should I get lined up? I do.
Oh, with that aroma can do brighter day for me and you. The best part of waking up is in your cup.
Race. I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about.
We've tried the ignore Phil for a week thing and it didn't work because, you know, yeah, 5, 6 of us ignored him, but that was it. Well, the pre-stream should be starting in about 3 to 4 more minutes. You got 3 to 4 more minutes until the pre-stream music ends, and then you get to pre-stream begging and snorting and acking. Wow.
The rain is very heavy. Heavy is the rain. Just the rain has lots of mass and weight.
And cocaine.
The rain is very heavy. Heavy is the rain. Just the rain has lots of mass and weight.
And cocaine.
The rain is very heavy.
Easily amused. Just you know I'm easily amused.
The rain is very heavy. Heavy is the rain. Just the rain has lots of.
Like, if you had a better voice,
in volume.
like a better voice or better lyrics for a lot of these songs, it wouldn't be so bad. Like, the beats are good, it's just, God, the rest of it's so bad.
The rain is very heavy.
Well, he doesn't pay for any of it. If he paid someone to give him good fan art, it might actually look okay, but he refuses to pay anyone.
Is very heavy. Heavy is the rain. Just the rain has lots of mass and weight. The rain is very heavy. Heavy is the rain. Just the rain has lots of mass and weight.
And cocaine. I just did that. That was my special pre-stream.
Very heavy.
Demon Soul Strong. I just did that from my Mr. Hut stuff. Link in the description box below. I just got done watching that with you guys. It was fantastic. It was amazing to watch. Heavy is the rain. Yes, the rain has lots of mass and weight and volume. The rain is very heavy. Heavy is the rain. Yes, it is DSP, quote unquote, singing. You want to call it that? I mean, at least I know. At least I know I'm terrible at singing. That's why I call them terrible karaoke. Like, I know I'm bad at singing. He actually thinks he's good. I did it back in school, guys. Japanese player number 1. That's right, 9 days until D-Day with Mid-First. wondering if they're allowed to be over the phone. And if it's over the phone, you know trolls are gonna get in there and record it and put it all over the internet. It's illegal. No, it's not. Not illegal at all. Interrupting and like asking questions like that probably was pushing the line, but actually just listening and recording, not so much. Volume.
Good morning.
Told you,
everybody.
there it is.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Today will be a musical special where I'll sing all day. No, that's not going to happen. Wow, that would be
funny.
Though. Imagine that. Imagine if I did a musical special where all I did, I sang everything the entirety of the day. Maybe I'll do that someday.
Oh, it'd be atrocious, but it would be
Anyway,
hilarious.
It will not be that day. Good morning, everyone. How you doing? Hopefully I find you well. Today is Saturday, the 5th of December, 2020. Yes, it is indeed. And it is a full day of gameplay streaming, of course. Good variety of stuff today. Continuing on with my promise to you guys, playing a lot more.
Suck at life.
Oh, my nose itches. Playing a lot more Yakuza 7 this weekend than I previously would have, and moving it to the main streams, so that we can get a lot of progress
We're the
in the game. Okay?
Animaniacs. We're zany
So
to the
that's
max.
what we're focusing on this stream today, and I'm happy about that. Last time around when we played Yakuza 7, we had some pretty good progress, not only in the plot, but unlocking the job classes I feel is going to add a lot of variety to the game, because now we're unlocking all kinds of
he's playing
abilities,
Yakuza today.
and it looks like our party is kind of fleshing out a little bit better. You know, now having 2 people who can heal the party instead of just 1, and some really cool combat abilities. So I'm excited for today. I don't know where the plot is going to go at this point.
I'm sure he's been looking up guides. Don't doubt it for an instant. He's looking up guides.
The people responsible for the death of the murder. The death of the murder. We're trying to find the people responsible for the murder of the owner of the soap land that we were working for. And I have no idea where that's going to take us. It seems like the Yakuza plot line of the game has been all but forgotten. Like,
Well, it
I've been
surprised
playing
me,
this
nerd.
game now
Of course
for
he
about
does.
20 hours,
Gotta
and I'd
kill the
say
time somehow.
The actual Yakuza plotline of the game has not been mentioned in about 14 hours. So, it's obvious. You know, it's pretty obvious we're going to be going off on wild tangents in this game for quite a long time. It is an insanely lengthy JRPG, from what I'm to understand. Some people have played this game for 80 hours and haven't beaten it yet because it has so much side content. Okay? So we'll see what happens today. I'm excited. Yakuza 7 has been a great playthrough so far, and I'm looking forward to a lot more today. I hope you guys are ready for some chill fun on the stream. Okay?
Chill fun, guys.
Later tonight, we're doing something completely new and different.
I.e., give me money.
Later tonight, we're trying out a game called Twin Mirror that came out earlier this week.
Because he refuses to play Sackboy.
Thriller game. All right.
Refuses to play Sackboy.
Is made by the makers of Tell Me Why from earlier this year, which I actually really liked.
No, you didn't. You hated it.
As Life is Strange, which is kind of hit or miss. The first Life is Strange was outstanding, and then they had the prequel and sequel, which were not so good. Okay. So I guess we'll have to see what happens in this game tonight as we play.
Fuck me! I forgot to put where is it? No.
All right.
There we go.
Tomorrow will be the conclusion of Demon's Souls.
Can't forget to put
some
that.
people are happy about, and some people will be very sad.
It's not going to be the conclusion. He's going to pick it up. He's going to get trolled.
To finish it, to stick a fork in it, as they say. All right. And tomorrow night we'll.
For a guy who loves video games, sure wants to get it over with as soon as possible.
More Yakuza 7.
Excalibur, how's it going?
Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. All right. Now this coming week, of course, we've got the release of Cyberpunk 2077, which is going to be a major highlight for me. I'll not only be playing it on launch day, I'll be playing it all day long. That's what you guys asked for yesterday. So I said, sure, I'll do a double stream of it that day. We'll do 2 streams of Cyberpunk on release day.
And you're gonna hate it.
And then likely it'll be Cyberpunk.
How long will he spend in create a character mode?
Stuff at night. And then I'll
Because I still remember that MLB stream where he spent about an hour
Yakuza in there
and created
once
a
or twice
character
during the
mode.
week as well. Okay.
Yes, he did.
So I hope
Right,
you guys are
we
excited
watched the
for all of
video
this
about
coming
17 minutes of him getting
If you haven't
owned by a
noticed,
troll.
You guys also now have the ability in the stream chat to nominate games for the upcoming Christmas event. You can type !Christmas in the stream chat, or you can just wait because it'll actually post up the link about every 20 minutes or so automatically. Please, the more games nominated, the better the event will be because I'll have more to work with. All right, that Christmas event, by the way, is going to be on the 23rd of December. So about 2 weeks from now, a little under 2 weeks from now, actually. Actually, no, wait a minute. Let me do the math here. 2 weeks from now.
Just say
More
it's
than
about 2
from
weeks.
now. I'm off by 10 days.
It's
in
a
my
little...
head. Yeah, it's over 2 weeks from now. A little more than 2 weeks from now. Okay. Also, please pose up your questions for the upcoming episode of Ask the King. This is my Q&A show, and it will be taking place on Christmas Eve, a special Christmas Eve edition of Ask the King, where likely I'll be answering a lot of your questions regarding Christmas and the holidays, but I'm sure there'll be many other
I'll be
questions
probably
regarding
working.
end of year gaming and the like. It should be a good time, okay?
Yeah, you know he's going to create himself.
So,
He always creates himself.
good
Like,
stuff
why?
coming up.
Be more
all right,
imaginative.
good stuff, good stuff.
Let your
good
fans
stuff.
vote on it. Like when I played Code Vein, I let my fans vote on who to create, and they voted for Zero Suit
this
Samus.
sub drop
So that's
that
what I
was
made.
expecting still hasn't happened. Yeah. You know, this morning I opened Twitch again. I was like, all right, today is the day. I'm going to open up my Twitch. I'm going to see we lost over 100 subs because they were all gifted last month
have a horse
to
outside.
get the Christmas event happening.
Snort.
And I open it, and nothing. Still no drop. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know when this sub drop's going to happen or not. But basically, here's my attitude. As of
Hey, you're a
tomorrow,
bitch.
sub drop or no, I'm going to set up the sub goal for this month. We're already 5 days into the month. You know, we can't wait much longer. So tomorrow, whether or not we get a sub drop, I will set up a sub goal for the month. The sub goal will be for the retrospective event returning. This means if we hit a certain level of concurrent subscriptions this month,
Please miss it. Please miss it. Stop with these.
Where you guys will get to nominate your favorite moments in the last 12 years of content creation that I've done, and we will go down memory lane in a
No one likes
marathon
these.
style setting.
I think the reason he does these is because
in order
trolls
to
nominate videos that make him look bad.
Relive the past.
So then he can
In a lot of
private
cases,
those
I've never
videos.
gone back and watched this content before. I made it. I published it.
I really think that's why he does it. Like, herder, the trolls want me to watch this video. Oh, it makes me look bad. And private the video.
So,
Not allowed.
we'll see what happens. All right, we'll see what happens, but hopefully we can hit that goal. Of course, I don't have it set up yet, so I can't even tell you what it's going to be. We got to see what happens tomorrow, okay?
You just said it's going to be the
So there you
retrospective event.
All right, so outside of all that, guys, right up front, right early on the pre-stream, I want to be honest with all of you. Yesterday really sucked for me, and it had absolutely nothing to do with anything on the streams. The streams were going well. We had a lot of fun with both games that I played. I played Demon's Souls in the first stream, and did I get my butt kicked? Yes, I did. Not surprised, because, of course, that's what Demon's Souls is all about. But we made great progress. I beat multiple bosses.
Snort.
And like I said, I've set myself up
Right into the
on
microphone.
Sunday.
Thank you.
Then on the late stream, we played some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And not only did I complete a major quest line that was pretty interesting, but then we went into a new quest line that is taking us to Asgard. And that's not a spoiler. I mean, the game's been out for 3 weeks. I had no idea in this game that you
And you
actually
still
go to
haven't beaten it
Asgard.
because you're
I
fucking
didn't
slow as
know that the game's
shit.
going to act like it's real, but it does. So that was interesting. Actually interacting with gods from Norse mythology and stuff. And people are saying it's going to be a pretty
You mean like
lengthy
you did
part
in
of the
God of
game,
War
like,
4?
Many hours in Asgard doing side quests and the like. So I'm excited for more of that, honestly. But anyway,
Future State, what's that?
streaming-wise, all right, it was a great day. We had fun on both streams. It was a good time. But behind the scenes, not so much. Because yesterday I received so many chargebacks behind the scenes.
No, you didn't.
It negated.
No,
what I
you
made on the
didn't.
streams. And, you know, I'm not exaggerating here. It literally negated any contributions that I got on my streams yesterday. That's how many chargebacks came
No,
in.
you
Now,
didn't.
The thing is,
Bullshit.
the good news is
The
this is actually
chargebacks are a
not
total
as bad as
scam.
it's
They
been.
don't happen.
It actually was way worse at one point.
A streamer was getting chargebacks.
But
He
I've
showed
been
proof of the
able to
chargebacks.
At least.
And the fees that he
put
owed
on
because
a
of the
front line
chargebacks.
defense here.
Ninja came
When
in and
these
paid
tips
it.
are coming in, I usually can identify
Ninja came in
them
and paid it.
either screen. You guys know I screen them
DSP
now. If I
does
see a tip
not
that's a
show
regular's
any proof
name,
of
I
anything.
usually will ask around and say, is this regular here? Who is this person? And if they're not there to confirm that it's a tip from them, I refund it immediately.
Bullshit.
I'm
He
usually
fights for every
able
single
to,
penny.
You know, stop
He would
that
never
problem
willingly
from
give up a
happening on the
penny.
back end. The problem is, it's not always that easy. There's people who come in here and, you know, it's a name that I don't recognize.
And don't forget
and
the
a lot of these
cheers.
contributions are
He has
small
the most
that
generous
are now being
fans.
charged back, and those are more
The
easy to
most
slip through the
generous
cracks.
fans.
Okay,
Twitch
now,
said so.
It just sucks because I've been getting like one a day.
He gets
a couple a day.
$35
It's small, and it's
per
not a big
sub.
deal, okay.
Second place was like $22 per sub.
Yesterday sucked ass. Okay.
I get no
Yesterday,
tips.
I streamed.
Yeah, but you
I
got $1,000 in
streamed,
subs and cheers and
we had
YouTube
great
views.
streams together.
Yeah, but
I
that doesn't
did raise
count.
Stuff on the streams. It wasn't that you guys didn't.
Don't forget the
contribute, you did.
$3,000 cheers.
It was all negated by chargebacks.
No, it
That's
wasn't.
not
Bullshit,
cool.
bullshit,
Putting
bullshit,
out a
bullshit,
full day of fun
bullshit,
gameplay
bullshit,
work,
bullshit,
honestly, and getting nothing for it.
bullshit,
Imagine you went to
bullshit,
work one day,
bullshit, bullshit.
and, you know,
And I just
after
got
you
demonetized in this
felt
video.
like you did a lot of great productive stuff.
Oh well.
And you get told, well, you're just not getting paid for today. Oh, thanks. Sounds great, right?
Well, how about you get a real
And yet,
job? We
it
don't have to
wasn't
worry
even
about that.
The people who enjoy your
Ooh,
content
need a manual
didn't
ban.
contribute was taken from you by a scumbag.
He's gotten $3,000. He's gotten $1,000. He's
fucked
gotten hundreds
So
before, but it's
I'm not going to
never enough.
this all day long. I'm not. But
Has
I'm just being
never,
honest enough from you
will
guys
never
like I
be
always
enough.
am. Yesterday sucked because of that. Today,
'Cause you're a bitch.
it would be nice if I could make up some of that, considering I'm a whole day in the hole here for the week.
I'm a whole day in the hole, guy. So give me more money.
Today, it'll contribute. It'll crowdfund. It'll help me.
Crowdfund.
very
It's
much.
begging.
All right, and I
Bag,
appreciate
bag, bag. I don't want to be Mr. Bag
who
as he bags.
contributes to the stream.
Bag,
today,
bag, bag, bag,
in any
bag,
way,
bag,
shape, or
bag,
form.
bag.
All right. Obviously, as I've told
It
you
is
guys,
fantastic
tips
to
are
listen to him
preferred.
cry.
When you tip me, that means I get those funds immediately, and I can put it.
I get
towards
those
important
funds
stuff.
immediately,
Last night I got some money
guys.
On Twin Mirror. Later this week, I'll be buying Cyberpunk. Coming up on Tuesday, I have a lot of shopping I need to do. I'm actually going to begin to look for things
Snort.
for the upcoming Christmas marathon, including, you know, some kind of a holiday item for DSP Tries It, as well as some, you know, holiday brews or liquor
You got
to drink during that stream.
$3,000 in a single
You know,
cheer.
so
You got paid on the
support
15th.
during the streams. If you
And
get
if
paid,
all
you
the
get
other
that
money
back.
went to bills,
All right. So
that
I
is
appreciate
$3,000 you have to spend
it. If you
on
did contribute,
DSP
thank you very
Tries It
much. Now, by
and
the way,
Cyberpunk.
cheering, subbing, also great ways to contribute. The only reason that I say that I prefer tips is because tips it helps me right now. I can spend it on something immediately that I need. Cheering and subbing,
Like WWE
I don't get any
champions.
positive benefit from those for at least a month. There's like a month waiting time, processing time before I get any positive benefit from those methods of contribution. I'm still very,
Well,
very
direct deposit,
appreciative
so
of anyone
as soon as
who cheers
Thursday
and subs.
hits,
It
bam.
helps a lot. It really
Bang,
does. But you know, it's the tipping that right now would help me in the short term, especially to make up for the fact that yesterday
you're a
got
bitch.
completely countered by bullshit. Okay?
Also, $1,000 minus $1,000
so
is zero. So
thank you in
somehow he's
advance,
always in
anyone.
the
I would
red.
say this.
How do you go into the
If
red?
you like
1,000
my
minus
content,
1,000 is zero.
If you like
No,
me,
it's negative
if
1,000,
you appreciate
dude.
what I do,
You
then
don't know
I
how to do
truly
math.
That I don't have sponsorship from anyone. I don't do any paid advertisement content. I don't have an exclusive stream.
Yes, you
contract
do.
with Twitch to make
The
money
one
behind
controller
scenes.
you
Literally
got
what
for free.
you
You got
do
Sonic and Mario.
is
Go to
what
the
I
Olympics
make
for
a
free.
living, all right? And I'm super appreciative that for 12 years, you guys have told me on a daily basis that you like what I do and you want me to continue doing it.
No, we haven't.
Thank you for that.
We've called
I
you a
love
beggar
doing the
and a
stuff the way
scammer
that I do it.
and a
Very
POS.
different from a lot of other people who do this for a living, right? But that being said, it's all because of you guys, and I do rely on your support. Right now, in particular, I need it more today than usual because yesterday was such a bad day for me, all right? So if you can contribute today, please do, and thank you in advance. Please keep in mind that contributions are not mandatory on my streams. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to stream and enjoy games and have fun social interactions with you guys. It's more of a, even though, yes, it's important to make progress in these ongoing playthroughs, it's just as important to have a good time with you guys. You know what I mean? That's why I stream. Because people tell
For
me
money.
that what I do is meaningful.
You stream for
Okay?
money.
So that being said, that's what I'm here for. If you can't contribute, don't feel bad. I don't ever want someone to feel bad because they can't contribute during one of my streams, ever. And sometimes people will apologize, oh, I can't contribute today. Never apologize. It's not what this is about. All right? It's seriously not. It's not anyone's fault if you can't contribute or whatever. You don't have to feel guilty. It's nothing to do with that at all. All right? But if you can and you like the content, by all means, please do. It is greatly appreciated. That's how
Give
I
me
keep
that
stuff
money.
going. And I really
Money,
need help
money,
today
money.
in
Give me that
particular.
money.
What
Money,
a
money,
shit
money.
day yesterday was.
Snort.
Fair enough? Okay. Let us now
Only the lowest
move
of
on.
funds, Jesse. The lowest of funds.
Gaming news.
Oh, big news?
There really isn't that much. There's really not much to talk about today in the world of gaming news. I was checking all the different trends and everything. A lot of people are still talking to me about yesterday's news.
I've only played
I don't
Crisis
really
3
wanna
on the
talk about yesterday's news.
PS3.
You know, Cyberpunk
Pretty cool
right
game,
around
though.
the corner. A lot of people are excited about this already. The rumor is there will be a 46 gigabyte patch for the game on day one. Now, if you preload the game, you'll likely have that patch already. But it's funny, you know, people getting, once again, getting their game disc, which means absolutely nothing. A game disc is useless in 2020. A game disc is not the full game.
Then
Ever.
why did you get the disc
Ever.
version?
You buy
Why
a
didn't
game
you
disc,
get
it's
the
like-
digital version
what
of the
was game was
PS5?
it? I think someone said it was Assassin's
Ooh.
Creed or something like that, where like only 20% of the game was actually contained on the game disc. The rest was all a digital download.
And yet you refused to get the
So,
digital version
you know,
only.
Outside of, okay, I'm gonna trade in, you know, this game relatively quickly to try to get some trade back value for it, which is what I used to do. Remember, when I was a YouTuber, exclusively back in the day, and I didn't do these interactive
12-year
live
history
streams,
coming up.
it was all about pushing through a game as soon as I possibly could. All right? So I would get a new release. In a lot of cases, within 2-3 days, I would have beaten that game already, regardless of how long the game was. Okay? Now, keep in mind, I'll be honest. 10 years ago, I had no life.
You still have no
I had no
life.
personal life. I didn't have a family or anything like that. I was solo, living alone, and so I was able to sit down and play a new release for like 12 hours in one day. Like seriously, I could put out.
You had a
that much
job,
video
though,
content in a
that you got
single
fired from
day.
as soon as Daddy
And back
quit the
then,
job.
No one complained. Everyone said, "Hey, the more the merrier." So I would get a new release and sit there and play it like crazy marathon.
And now you refuse
You
to play
know,
the game at all.
And I would end up beating games in about, like I said, on average, within a week, I almost always would complete a new release. It would be a rarity that I wouldn't have completed a new release title within, say, a week. And back then, things were very different with the way trade-ins worked at places like GameStop.
Exactly, I'd still rather have the disc version.
Back then,
Also, you can
GameStop
trade a
used to have
disc in.
these
Or you
trade-in
get sales on
promotions where it'd be
discs.
Like,
It's like,
if
oh,
you
the
trade
digital
in a new
version's on
release within
sale
the
for
first week it's
5%
out,
off.
you get bonus
I
credit.
can get a used copy of this
If
game
you
for 20
trade
bucks.
in multiple games at the same time, you get bonus credit. If you're part of their discount club, which, what did they call it? I can't even remember what it was called anymore. It was GameStop's, not an Insider Club. I can't even remember. Power Up Rewards, that's what it was called. If you were part of the Power Up Rewards Club, you get more bonus trading credit. So basically, if you beat a bunch of new release games within a week of their release and you traded them all in at once, you could get, like, not exaggerating, 50, sometimes 60% of trade-in value back. So imagine paying $60 for a new release game, beating it in a week, and then getting $40 back. So you basically rented the game for a week for 20 bucks, right? That's how it was going back then. But that was a long time ago. That was 10 years ago. All right.
And now you
Today,
refuse to leave the house, to
values
even go to
are
GameStop.
abysmally bad.
Even though GameStop's
I mean,
like
you're talking
not
buying
even a
release
mile or
traded
two
in for
away.
like $15 within.
He
a
could
few
walk
days.
there. Well, I mean, waddle, but still.
So I really don't see the value anymore in physical discs, just being honest. And
Then why
I'm
did you
someone who was
get the
completely
physical disc
opposite
version?
at one point? But things have just changed so differently. As I said,
30-bit.
right now, when you buy a new game,
Right now,
you
you're
unbox
supposed to
it,
just
there's
give me
nothing
all
to
your
unbox,
money
there's
so I
nothing
can
in the
buy
box at
more
all.
WWE
It's just the
Champions,
disc, no
dude.
instructions, nothing else. You pop it in
It's
your,
like you
your
can't walk, he
console.
waddles.
Oh, well, installing from the disc, but now has to download a giant 50 gig day one patch because you didn't really get the game on the disc. It's basically worthless. So, in the case of Cyberpunk, I am not shocked in any way, shape, or form that this game has a giant patch. In fact, it was almost guaranteed. Why? Because if you remember, the game went gold, meaning they manufactured these discs months ago, but then they delayed the game again. You see? So once they delayed the game again, you knew any content that they were adding to the game or fixing was going to be a digital download. So this is not shocking in any way, shape, or form. This was to be expected.
I say as quickly as he goes through games, and the fact that he refuses to replay any game.
Yeah,
because he doesn't
ready.
play on
Get
his
your hard
own.
drives ready. For me, I just looked at my hard
Spend
drive
$60
the other day on PlayStation 5.
Play
and
it,
said
beat
that
it
I
in a
had
couple weeks.
300 about 300
Trade it in. Oh, you only got $20
Call
traded.
of Duty,
That's still
Black
$20
Ops
traded
Cold
towards
War
another game.
was 150 of those fucking gigs. Okay? Pretty crazy, huh? 150.
Samoli,
of
how's
the
it
gigs.
going?
Half of the hard drive space I'm using on PS5 is Call of Duty. All right? I'm going to guess, when all things are said and done, probably Cyberpunk's going to end up being like...
You're not wrong,
gigs,
Quiet.
Right?
You're not wrong.
The good news is there's not.
Yeah, Street Gouter's the only game he replayed ever.
Once I beat Twin Mirror,
Every other game he
deleted easily.
plays it, he beats it, it's gone forever. Unless he finds a new way to wring the pennies out of his fans.
I'm going to finish up Demon Souls tomorrow. And that'll be one that I delete as well. I should be fine. You know, a lot of people were very concerned about hard drive space on the PlayStation 5. Which is a valid concern. If you're someone who likes to store a bunch of games at once, this could be a big problem, especially if you don't have good internet or slower internet. And, for example, Cyberpunk is going to be such a big download day one. Now, can you imagine you need to delete Cyberpunk to make room for other games, but then you need to re-download it again later? How long is it going to take to re-download, right? But for me, so far, it doesn't really...
Because you played the game once, you immediately delete it, never talk about it again.
On PS5 hasn't been an issue yet, but I've been careful about it. I just deleted...
Which is why he hates all the other fighting games, because only Street Fighter plays like Street Fighter. All the other games do something different to make themselves different from Street Fighter.
For Twin Mirror and Cyberpunk this week. And then, of course, later this month, I may play games like Immortal Phoenix Rising and stuff like that. So, yeah. So far, so good. Outside of that, it was pretty funny. There was a someone posted up. Today is the 1-year anniversary. Oh, I think it might actually be more than 1 year. But the release of Mario and Sonic at the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games, the game that was
that you got for free.
Olympic Games that didn't happen.
That you got for free.
Pretty funny.
And then telling you until you deleted it.
Video game
No, I didn't spend $60 on this game.
Games, and then the games didn't ever happen. So it's basically a phantom game, right? It's an anomaly. I'm trying to think what else. Is there anything else I want to...
Got it for free. Told no one until after he deleted it.
At all. It just seemed like today was a more stagnant day. I will just say this, because I just tweeted about this before I started the stream today.
I'll say I don't drink.
It's funny.
But
Game Awards season. We got all these digital awards that are going on right now on the internet that no one ever heard of. And now we got the official Game Awards on the 10th, the same day as Cyberpunk's release, which is silly.
I don't know if PS5 has a stick that works yet.
Cyberpunk, nobody. Right?
It might, but that would require DSP doing research, and he doesn't want to do that.
All that being said, okay, I am beginning now to look at all the games that I played this year. Because keep in mind, likely in early January, I'm going to be doing my own Game Awards, where it's the most disappointing games of 2020 and the best.
Sony confirms arcade sticks and other specialty peripherals.
Okay, and so looking at these awards, that I'm going to be doing, I'm trying to look at games for like, gee, what was the best gameplay of this year? What was the best story?
Sony confirms arcade sticks and other specialty peripherals will work on PlayStation 5 titles.
And
so he doesn't need to buy another stick. Look at that, 5 seconds of research.
And I'm like, wait a minute.
5 seconds of research.
Games I played this year, honestly,
live.
There's a few that definitely stand out in my mind. Okay?
More than he's ever done.
Kind of like, oh wow, you know, this game was outstanding. That game was, but when it and this is no exaggeration. I'm not memeing here, guys. I'm being honest with all of you. Okay, so please listen up, because some people still think I'm joking to this day when I talk about this, and I'm not. Okay, when I'm thinking in perspective about all the games that I've played this year,
he said the magic word.
The game that to me was the most shockingly good game of 2020 so far, because again, I don't know, there's a few games I haven't played yet. The most shockingly good game of 2020 was Bugsnax. Right? This was a game that everyone memed about all year. We all joked about it, that it was going to be game of the year. We all made fun of it because it looks like an oddball, cutesy game. Might be like Pokemon, eating frickin' things.
Reee.
So weird.
Oh shit! I got that video clip.
Bugsnax was genuinely one of the best games I've played this year for multiple reasons, but primarily because the story was outstanding. It had great writing. It had great characters with their own unique character traits. And quite frankly,
I'm an adult. Sorry, I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel.
Me, Ree. I'm the one who puts out the
I'm
content.
shocked
That's
how
what
good
Bug Snacks was. Now, did Bug Snacks break the mold
Me,
in regards to the core
Ree.
gameplay mechanics of the game? Not really.
Why did he say
What
Reee?
it was basically catching bugs, which each one was a little mini puzzle. But the puzzles were fun. All right? Not to say
Like,
that.
why did he
it's,
say the
oh my
Ree
God, it's
part? Like, I don't
groundbreaking
know
rhythm
why.
Gameplay. If you don't like that kind
Where
of
the
puzzle gameplay,
Ree
you probably
part
hate
came
Bug
from.
Snacks, all right? But I played the game and loved it. And recently, my wife and I watched a playthrough of this
So
game.
far for me,
After
game
I
of the
beat it.
year from the games that
And
I
loved it.
played,
She was like, I can't believe this game was that.
probably
She's like,
Fire
I
Emblem
didn't-
Three Houses.
She made fun of the game all year along with me.
Kumo, how you
And then
doing?
I said, when I beat it, I was like, you've got to see this game. I couldn't believe how good it was. And she watched it with me. She goes, those were some of
Probably
the
did
most
pretty well.
realistic characters.
Your
I've
wife
seen
did
in
not
the
say
game
this. Your wife said
recently.
nothing.
Like,
She's not even there.
actual
Shut the
characters
fuck
who had
up.
personality deficiencies, right? People who realized that they had flaws in their character, and then they grew over the course of the game.
Your
To the
wife
point at the end of the
said
game, a lot of them come to
nothing.
realizations and they become better people. I was like, yeah, that's kind of what you would like in a good story. And it's funny when you look at the rest of the games that we've played this year. Okay, can you even say that for most of the games? And again, I'm
Are
not
the
gonna
landscapers
harp on
there?
Last of Us 2.
About to piss
You
them
guys
off?
already know I hated the story of Last of Us 2. But yeah, Bug Snack's story is actually better than The Last of Us 2. 100%. The storytelling elements it uses, the pacing the game uses, the character
Big
development
Chungus?
is all better than The Last of Us 2.
Ah, God, they came
It's
out with
also
Big
better
Chungus
than
on the
most games this
PS5.
year.
They should have came out with a PS4 version,
I
but
would say
that much
all the games I've
amazingness,
played-
you
now,
just
keep in
couldn't
mind, I'm in
pick.
the middle of many games.
You just couldn't get to work on the
Yakuza 7,
PS4. It had to be on the PS5
Assassin's Creed.
exclusive.
These are games that
Damn
I
it,
can't
I want
really
Big
100%
Chungus.
say anything about yet because I'm still playing them. Okay, but
Yeah, his wife
in
said
regards to the
it.
games
None of
that I've
this.
completed
His
this
wife
year,
said absolutely
all right,
not a single
I would probably
fucking word of
say,
this.
Ghost of Tsushima, arguably so far has had the
Tsushima?
best story overall. And then Bug Snacks would probably be second.
The wife
like,
says,
seriously.
"Hoot, hoot."
Like Ghost of Tsushima had very meaningful characters. You get to learn their stories. They develop over time. They have different parts of their personality that you appreciate when these characters either get hurt or you care about them. And Bug Snacks is actually exactly the same. So the thing that gets me, all right. So all these awards are going on. We just had some weird golden joystick awards, things I never heard of, things no one fucking cares about, honestly. Game awards are next week, of course. As I said many times, the Game Awards are not official. People should not judge the Game Awards as if they're official, but they do anyway because they're stupid.
I say, yeah, they're hired by the HOA. That's part of his HOA
anyway,
association
all these
fees
shows
and all
going on.
that. Is to take care of the
No
lawns.
one has
So
actually
that way he doesn't
mentioned
have
Bug
to.
Snacks in any
Because of his
capacity.
bad back, dude.
And I'm like, did anyone actually play it? That's what I've got to ask. Was it that these games journalists that are part of the jury for these things, isn't it funny that no one's talking about a game that actually has one of the best plots of 2020? They just glossed over it because, it's a kiddie game, right? No, if anything,
No one is saying that
what
except for you
shows
because
me-
you've been memeing it for so long.
All right.
You've convinced
What
yourself that it's
shows me-
real.
No, it didn't, Golden Colt. He says it came out after the qualifying date. That's incorrect. It did not. Because Spider-Man Miles Morales was eligible for all these as well and actually is nominated. Okay?
Miles Morales is actually good,
you know what
though.
it tells me? It tells me that when it comes to games journalism, all right, basically, whatever's convenient or whatever pushes your ongoing success is what you promote as the best. It doesn't, what would anyone have to gain by saying that Bug Snacks is a great game this year? Oh, it looks cutesy, it's for kids, everyone already wrote it off and memed about it all year. When it came out, no one really talked about it. Why? Because everyone was playing all the other launch titles for PS5, so basically Bug Snacks got brushed under the rug, and no one really talked about it, right? True. Does that mean the game's bad? No, and if you're a games journalist, you would probably be your responsibility to play the game and be like, okay, well, actually, here's what it really is, and expose that. No one's talking about it.
Cooking
It's
up
like
more
the game
mashed
doesn't
potatoes,
exist.
dude.
Seriously,
Need more
like,
mashed potatoes.
People memed about Bug Snacks more earlier this year than actually when the game came out. Because when the game came out, they were, oh fuck, this game's actually a real game that's fun and has great writing. Well, it's award season. Let's talk about The Last of Us 2 and release another trailer for it. What?
I have a very
That's
special set of
what's
skills, and I
happened.
will
That's
come for
actually
you.
what's happened.
and
I'm
take
not
back my
seeing
daughter.
any honesty out of the game's media
Then his
about
entire
this
family
game
get
at
killed
all.
though in the third
Let's
one or
just ignore
something.
it like it doesn't exist.
It was the first one a daughter, second one the wife, third one I think they both get
pisses me
killed.
off. It does. Because this game is great.
Like, why you're a
I
terrible
played it,
father
I
and
absolutely
husband.
loved it. Watch a playthrough with my wife. She loves it. And she was totally against it. Thought it was a stupid idea, stupid game. And she watched it like, this is fucking good. Right? And now, no one will care. And people
The
every
horse
day,
says
people ask me,
nay.
is it good? Should I play
Nay.
it? Yes. Yes. Yes, it's good. It's a really good game, dude. I'm not memeing. I'm not joking. I'm not trying to fuck around. It's actually legit one of my favorite games of this year. But no one will talk about it. Right? At least no one in prominent position out there will talk about it in the games media because how does it benefit them? Right?
Because it's not that great a game.
So
You just
for
like
me,
it because you have the mentality of a child.
I'm not going to say it's upsetting.
This is a
It's
guy that
just
can't
one
figure out
thing
the
to
simplest
look
of
again.
puzzles in a game.
We're in a situation
So of course he loves the game
where I
like
hate the
Bug
games
Snacks
that
where
come from games
you
from
can't
Brio.
die, you
I
can't
really feel
lose.
they don't do
There
a
is no
good
fail
job.
state. You
They
cannot
don't.
fail
They're
the
still
game.
fucking talking about The Last of
You
Us
cannot
2.
fail the mission.
A game that's been done with for months and months and months. It's the best game of the year. Look, here's some new art that someone put out, and here's that. Shut the fuck up. The game's done with. We're playing tons of new shit right now. We don't need to be talking about The Last of Us 2 constantly, but you are.
As he talks
and
about
you
it.
Shut up about it.
As he talks about
Because
it.
People are like, I can't wait for the Game Awards to be done, because then we won't have to hear about The Last of Us 2 anymore. Guys, it's not over. You don't seem to understand. You really don't. Neil Druckmann just got promoted to be the co-president.
Based,
of
how's it
Naughty
going?
Dog because they feel he did such a good job with this game. Okay? You have to understand this now. This is not going to go away. This is going to be something we're going to have to just fucking put up with constantly. Constantly. These
Constantly.
people will not let it go. They literally have brainwashed themselves into a fervor. thinking
Like
that
you.
The Last of Us 2 is actually one of the best games ever made. They actually believe that. They never sat down to objectively weigh the game against
Objectively,
They just
wait,
have
guys.
created
Objectively.
this cult
This new word I learned, guys.
mentality that This is one of the
Objectively.
best games ever made, and it's 100%. I believe it's going to win Game of the Year at the Game Awards. I don't think there's another game that has a chance. Although, if you look at
But
the
wait a
fan
minute.
voting right now, actual gamers who spent money on games and then played them instead of people who got everything for fucking free and had an agenda to push,
Chills.
gamers are overwhelmingly saying Ghost of Tsushima is the best game of the year.
Tsushima.
In the polls right now, it's
All
leading by
eyes in
several
Japanese pronounced as
percentage
E.
points over The Last of Us 2.
E.
So regardless
Ree.
of the fact that this cult mentality has been created, sadly for them, there's more people who are intelligent. It's just that they get drowned out because sadly, if someone doesn't like The Last of Us 2, it means that you're a bigot, right? If I say that Bug Snacks is a better plot and has better storytelling elements than The Last of Us 2, it must mean that I'm a bigot, right? Because that's what I'm told on social media all the time.
I say everyone knows the best game ever made was Diablo 2. Fuck
But
you.
anyway, that's what I feel like.
Okay, it's not, but
one,
it's
it
one of my
is going
favorite
to
games
win.
of all time. In fact, I played it
100%,
earlier today.
The Last of Us 2 is going to win.
So I was waiting for this to happen.
There's no doubt about it because the jury already gave the
Tsushima.
game 10 out of 10 review scores. So, of course, the games media jury are going to say it's the best game of the year, even though it's objectively not. And it's not going to go away.
I was messing with
Now
my
Neil
case,
Druckmann is in charge of
And I was
Naughty
like, oh, hey, I
Dog,
still
so
got my
everything
Diablo
that
2
you
disc in
say
there.
is gonna be
Well, I may as well play
constant-
for a little bit.
constant horseshit that we're going to have to fucking put up with as part of the game's community. It's going to be very hard to drown it out when every time you go on social media, you're going to have the same brainwashed idiots saying the same shit.
Say me,
Okay.
Ree, me.
Just tired of it, you know? And it's true.
God.
I didn't like the
Best
plot. I
game of
liked a lot
all
of the
time.
gameplay
Not
of
just
it.
like
just don't
I
want to think about
played.
it anymore. I can't
The
stop.
best game of
It's
all time?
over everywhere
Ooh.
online. They won't shut the fuck up about this game. Will Cyberpunk maybe kill some of this? Maybe.
Witcher
Maybe if
3
Cyberpunk
was
comes out this week, it's actually
amazing.
so good. Like everyone's.
I have to
expecting
say,
it
Witcher
Maybe
3
we'll
was
finally drown out some of this
amazing.
bullshit. All right, maybe.
I never played a Witcher
Like,
game before, so I didn't
I
know
don't
what I
know.
was getting into. Holy shit, those are amazing games.
Okay. Anyway, now I went on my rant. Now we can move on, right?
Right into the
Wow,
microphone,
that was
thanks.
Really revolting. I'm very sorry, everyone. Absolutely disgusting coffee burp. I had coffee this morning.
What do you
Okay.
need coffee for? You don't do anything. You don't
All
need
right,
energy.
let us.
Super Mario 3,
What the
God,
hell
it was
did
a
I
great
just
game.
click? Huh?
Amazing what they
Oh,
could
okay,
do
never
on
mind. I
Nintendo,
clicked way too
on the
far
original
down and
Nintendo.
Zoop, and it skipped a ton of shit, and I was like, oh god, what did I do? No, okay, it's fine. All right. Shout out, guys. We're going to start with shout outs. Ready? And again, thank you to anyone who contributes today. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to make up for yesterday being a terrible day because of chargebacks. So please, if you can.
Show the chargebacks. I can't. Really appreciate because they don't exist. Shut the fuck up.
Tips are preferred. All right.
Tips are preferred.
Tips are preferred. But
yeah, Mario 3 was amazing.
Okay. All right.
Especially back then. Holy shit.
Fantasy Star PG cheered overnight and he said, Phil Spencer stated the only way Microsoft can buy ZeniMax Studios is if the courts deem it not a monopoly on gaming because they've already acquired so many studios recently. I think it would be a monopoly 100% because Obsidian is making a vow.
So you can't go to court, dude. It's in Connecticut. It might be over the phone. That's the only way I can see him doing anything about it if it's over the phone.
Horizon 5 and Fable, Undead Labs, State of Decay 3. With a new studio, The Initiative, coming soon, they should also be able to buy ZeniMax, but we know how seriously the government takes games.
Witcher 3, Super Mario 3.
I don't know. I don't know if it would be a monopoly. It would
best game of all time, like a game you can sit down and just play.
Monster.
Forever.
All right.
Well, for me to be Diablo 2.
And really, the question here. All right.
But no, it doesn't even have to be played forever. It'd be a game that you could.
Question here that I
once a year, you'd be like, I'm going to play this game because it is just that good of a game.
Benefit from that, right? Because
and the magic whistles.
Even though Microsoft owns all these studios, there were no games for the launch of Xbox Series X. Let's hope for the best. Let's actually hope that in the next 2-3 years we start.
I might get flack for this, but Final Fantasy X.
First-party
that's mostly because I love playing the Blitzball.
I would be happy with that. I would actually be quite pleased.
I probably put more time into Blitzball than I did into the actual game.
Exclusive IP that I was blown away. Gears 5.
Tetris. Goddamn, that's a great game.
The plot was pretty good. Multiplayer I didn't really care for. Halo has sucked for years, right? And can you even tell me another major Microsoft exclusive game franchise?
Kingdoms of Amalur. That was a great game.
Anyone really cares about, right?
I mean, there's so many different genres. There's so many different mechanics. There's so many different.
Expand Dog did call me. I said Forza. You're right. I would say
styles
Forza,
and
Forza
what this person likes was what that person likes. It's hard to pick the best game of all time because no, you find some people like Witcher 3 was stupid. I couldn't get into it.
But
and other people like
that, it's like we're all kind of waiting for the
Mirror's Edge was the greatest. Oh man, that free flow style, being able to move and do it all. It's like
if it would be a monopoly.
I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't say it was the greatest game of all time.
There's seriously so much competition in this day and age that I don't know if buying ZeniMax would be considered a monopoly. ZeniMax is huge, though. A lot of people don't realize how big ZeniMax is. They're both a game conglomerate and a gaming media conglomerate. ZeniMax owned a lot of the major games media. I think they own EGM.
Doom. A lot of people could say Doom was the greatest game.
Among many other like Doom publications and things. So I don't know how much.
I've never played it, so I wouldn't know if it was good or not.
Okay. Okay. Golden Coat.
A lot of people say Doom would be one of the greatest games of all time just because of what it did.
To do something like condition it by letting it sit saturated with
what
olive oil for a few
did.
Yes. What I do is I actually take my homemade Italian sauce and I put it directly, I comb it directly into my hair. I slick it in.
Yes, Blast Chambers.
It back like the Fonz. And
he does this every day, really 2 hours a day.
The tomatoes really.
We're only an hour into his pre-show, and we got another hour to go.
Nicely, it gives it that perfect sheen.
Because you don't shower, so it's all oily.
The truth of the matter is,
disgusting pig.
That it is my Italian heritage in me. You know, my mother is 50% Italian, and because of that, that quarter Italian that I am makes my hair like it is, thick and greasy.
You don't shower, that's why it's greasy.
Yeah. When I wake up in the morning, usually my hair is sticking straight up because when I lay down on my pillow, my hair is so thick and greasy that it just forms these weird shapes as I sleep. And when I wake up, my hair
you can play Doom on a pregnancy test.
And I wet the
you can play Doom on a pregnancy test.
I brush my hair back, and that's it, you know. That's all I have to do. I don't have to do anything else. It's that simple.
Slick it back to cover your bald spot.
There you go. Okay. Golden Cold cheered again. He said, disclaimer, no homo. Too late. Golden Cold
it changes every time, Tanker. Okay, whenever he brings it up, it changes.
Is always here to comment on my overnight cheers. I think he's your #1 fan. Okay, great. Don't know what that's supposed to be. Thank you for the cheers. Fantasy Star PG did another overnight cheer. He says, a follow-up to my first comment, if Microsoft wants to buy...
Yes, he doesn't shower and he
AA
sleeps in
studios
it.
Like Asobo Studios, because Flight Simulator got great reviews.
He
have at
sleeps in it.
Make a Plague Tale 2 on Xbox.
Like me, I like to shower before I go to bed. You know why?
Same with Blue
Dude, can you imagine you go to bed and then you sleep in your own filth?
Major publisher off the market.
If I'm going to bed, I'm going to bed clean.
And the coalition
Just saying.
IPs before they buy new studios. That's a complaint gamers have with Microsoft for years. So what you're saying is don't buy a new studio. Let the existing studio make new IPs, new games, new game series. That's interesting. Maybe it just is that a franchise like Gears or a franchise like Halo is so important to them that they don't mind having an entire studio only working on one game, right? Although I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, they played it on calculators.
Being so bad.
Yeah, my favorite is still the pregnancy test one. Like, how the hell did you figure out how to make Doom run on a pregnancy test?
That Halo Infinite gameplay over the summer, all right? My initial reaction within that day when I watched it back the second time was, wow, that looks like shit. Because when you watch it in action the first time at 60 frames per second, you're not noticing. Then when you watch it back the second time and you start to look at it closely, like, wow, that actually does look like shit. Like, everything here is poorly rendered.
Yeah, everything about you is shit.
It really does look like trash. Like, it looks like, certainly doesn't look next gen, right? It doesn't look like anything that we're now experiencing on, say, PS5. And I said that, and people at first were like making fun of me. And then within 2 days, the entire internet made a meme about how bad it was. Anyway, yeah, Phantasy Star, what I would say, my take is, I don't think that Microsoft wants to spread themselves too thin with their studios. Like, if they took the coalition off of doing Gears...
Yeah, I've seen the Dark Souls on guitar
told them to
before.
make a new IP, well,
like,
when the hell will the next Gears game come out?
The fact that people can get that good at some of this stuff is amazing. I love it.
Maybe they're realizing that let's be honest here. Again, Microsoft is not putting out many great games under these exclusive studios. So they got to keep the studios that are at least putting out semi-decent games to at the very least keep putting out those games, right? Darkside Elon cheered. And he says, if big highlight channels demonetize their content,
that's gross.
Differently, wouldn't it be free advertisement for
Another
the
Dragon
streams
Quest, really?
If I was
God,
a
they
Twitch
put
streamer,
out
I'd
so
like
many of
videos getting
those.
thousands of views daily, sending people to my Twitch. Allow me to clarify something. All right?
You're a worthless piece of shit? Yes, you are.
2020 is not the same of Phil of 2012. A lot has changed in the last 8 years since This Is How You Don't Play started on YouTube. I really don't give two shits if people make This Is How You Don't Play videos. Why would I care about that? You know? Everyone says I suck at games. I don't care.
Yes, you do.
I don't care anymore.
Oh, hear that voice crack?
Actual
voice is cracked talking about it.
Slander. Meaning, these people who think that they're funny, saying shit about my family members, my wife, me abusing my cat,
they upset my cat,
right?
dude.
Saying really fucked up things that are not true at all. Zero substantiation.
Like your wife's divorcing you?
But
and you have a kid?
They have made that into an actual part of their content, like a meme that runs through their content. That's not funny. There's a difference between Phil sucks at games and let's highlight.
You can say he doesn't sweat because it doesn't sit there, but he's complained before about how
content that I've put out there. That's 100% truthful because it's there in front of you.
It's so hot in here, dude. It's so hot.
For example, there are very
I'm
much
sweating, guys. It's so hot in here. It's like 50 degrees out.
A From Software game that all I do is fail. Here's Phil every death from Demon Souls. And they'll just show the deaths. They won't show, okay, here's the boss he beat on the first shot. Here's when he got through an area, growl. Look, he was parrying well at the beginning of the playthrough and all that. They won't show any of that. They'll just show the bad parts. Is that misrepresentative of my content? Yes. But at the very same time...
God, what a snort.
At the very same time, when you make it This Is How You Don't Play video, the people who are watching it should be smart enough to realize that's what the video is. It's a highlight of the worst moments. Okay?
And they're hilarious. Have you seen his...
So that
This is how you don't play like the Metal Gear Solid or Dark Souls.
You want to highlight
they
the
are
worst thing, go ahead. But don't make shit up. And that's the problem. That's where I feel
they are fantastic.
Negative content about me constantly. That's what they don't understand. I'll give you
a
my
fucking god, I love some of them. They're amazing.
Earlier this year with the whole bankruptcy thing. All right?
Wah!
That was something that was very painful to me. That was something
painful my ass.
I didn't want it to go public. It had to go public because there were going to be public documents. And, of course, people were going to get wind of it, meaning I'm a public personality. right? I have a private life, but sadly, when you do file something for bankruptcy, it goes public.
And everyone got to see that you made a
People were
fuck
gonna
ton
know
of
about
money
this no matter what.
and
All
blew
right.
it all.
Um,
And yet you
but the
own
fact that people made
nothing.
up so much fake shit about me. There was no basis, factual basis, for the shit people were making up about me. They literally
Like the $131,000 in credit
stories
card debt?
about me, and then sent those stories to the parties involved in my bankruptcy.
Like you having a
to try
cat
to
that
get
you
the
refuse their
bankruptcy
list,
not to go
multiple
through.
PayPal
All right, I
accounts.
just want you to think about this for a second. How crazy that is. Now, I'm not saying, by the way,
Multiple
that it was
PayPal
the
accounts.
highlight channel
Refuse to
that
list
did
them.
that. It's not the people who make the negative content about me on YouTube who did that specifically.
Snort.
But you have to understand something. When your channel constantly slanders someone, lies about someone, or just pushes conspiracy theories without a factual basis, when all you do is sit there
It was
and
100%
about someone,
fact.
they're dumb people.
There are dumb people.
There are dumb people out there who believe it as a fact.
Because it is
There are
fact,
dumb-ass
bitch.
people who are so gullible, they won't understand that
That
you're
you're a
just
lying
memeing.
sack of
They
shit.
don't understand that you're trying to make a joke on someone's expense to get by yourself. All right? And I mean that. There are some people who actually think everything you say is true. And those people...
Yeah,
will
your
take
fans
the
think everything you
shit
say
that
is
you're pushing,
true,
and
even
they'll
though you
try to
provide
fuck
zero
with
proof
people's
of any
lives.
of it.
That's exactly what happened to me. Do I think that it was LSB or Tevin or... You know, any of these people, somewhat Julius Cruz, where the fuck these people are, I don't even know.
Give me a
I just
shout
know
out.
they
Give me a
name
shout out,
them
asshole.
like parrots in my chat. Do I believe that it was those people who specifically took their conspiracy theories about me and sent them to the people involved in my bankruptcy case to try to fuck my life over?
Wah.
No. I don't think that happened at all.
Yes, you do,
I think
because
what
you're a
happened is
bitch.
they thought it was funny. They thought, oh,
'Cause
man,
it is
I'm getting
funny.
extra viewers on my streams the more drama I talk about, so let's just blow this story up. And then they got other people involved. They got internet lawyers and shit involved to try to talk about it.
Oh, the lawyer said it was
Everyone
fake.
was fucking full of shit. Everyone just speculated with no facts, okay, for their own personal gain for like 3
It's
months.
that damn basketball
It was like the
Americans'
hot
fault.
topic of these idiots was to completely slander me and make shit up about me.
This is so good.
And it really screwed me over this year. Like, I talked about this in my Thanksgiving video in detail, okay? But it really hurt me this year because
It
drew
hurt
out
me,
my bankruptcy
guys.
way longer than it should have been.
This is
It
fantastic.
cost me money, all right, that I didn't have to spend. I had to spend to keep going because of this, all right? And they don't care, though, because
Why would we? Fuck
they
you,
had
it's
months
funny.
of content, months of memes, months of income from a bunch of drama queen idiot viewers, so they don't care that it actually hurt me to do the shit
It
that they
hurt
did.
me.
All right,
Wee.
and that's where there's a difference between I don't like Phil, so I'm just gonna make this is how you don't play, make fun of his gameplay. Fine, you want to make highlights of stupid shit I do on my streams? That's public shit that I put out there. Go ahead and do it. All right, you want to say I'm terrible at games and make a highlight montage?
Because you
of me
are.
sucking dick
Because
and
you
go right
are.
ahead.
Because
But
you're
the
trash
moment you
at
talk about
everything
my
in
family, who's
life.
not involved in my content.
I can't sing.
The
I'm
moment
sorry.
you go behind the scenes of my streams and you try to pull shit out of thin air that's not true, but
But it is
push
true.
as some kind of fact, even though it's just some weirdo conspiracy theory. You've actually
But it was all
the
true.
realm
You
of-
play
what do they
WWE
call it?
champions.
It's not
You have a
psychopath,
cat.
It's
You have multiple PayPal accounts that you try to
sociopath.
hide.
You only care.
You're a
about getting
sociopath. Are you
yourself over
shitting me?
and
Oh
making
my
out for yourself,
God,
and
this
you
is
don't
great.
care about who else you hurt doing that. I was concretely hurt earlier this year by these people doing
Concretely
fucked up
hurt,
stuff, making stuff
guys.
up about me and my family members, and it took
This is
time, money,
fantastic.
stress. It took a lot out of me earlier this year. It really did, to be able to survive that. A lesser person maybe wouldn't have been able to. It was not easy. I was completely stressed out to my wit's end. I thought that I was possibly going to lose everything in my life. Everything. I could have lost
Because you couldn't lie to the
everything.
courts.
Okay? Because of you people who did that.
You people.
All right? You people who did that.
Oh, what do you mean by
You
you
don't
people?
understand
Huh?
how much
Racist.
that takes out of someone. You don't. You just think, it's Phil. Whatever.
It's funny.
Make fun of him, meme on him. You know, fuck that.
Not the
You hurt me.
memes.
Why? What did I ever do to fucking you, man? This year, I'm trying to
You're
help
the
these
greatest.
These people are getting false copyright strikes.
You are the
DMCA takedowns.
greatest
I'm trying to do what I can.
train wreck I've ever
to go
seen.
out of my way to help these people so that they don't lose their YouTube channels, they don't lose their Twitter accounts. If I have an opportunity to counter something, like when YouTube writes me an email and says, was this you? I say, no, stop this immediately. I made how many public statements and posts saying it's not me, stop it. I'm trying to actually help the fucking people who earlier this year
So he's not talking about the
tried to
tractors,
actually
dude.
hurt me through their actions. And again, do they think that it actually hurts me? No. They think, oh, the life's all jokes, man. Life's just a joke. So meme it up, and it doesn't matter.
Because life
what
is
we
a
do.
joke
We have no
when it comes to
responsibility
you.
for anything, right?
Snort.
As long as we had some fun streams and fun videos, and we made money on it, who cares who it hurts, right? That's being a sociopath, and that's how these people are. They ignore morality because it benefits them.
This is so good.
So Dark Side Elon, I don't.
Oh,
give
my
shits
nipples
about
are
the
so
highlight
hard
reels
right now.
existing. Let them exist. I could have myself tried to strike these channels down many years ago.
You
if
did.
I really cared about it that much.
We saw the DMs.
I don't do it. I don't care. Let them exist and do whatever they want. It's very true.
We saw the
There are people on a
DMs.
daily basis come in here and say, "Wow, Phil, I actually checked out your content for the first time because someone was making fun of you, but then I came over here and actually I like your stuff and now I'm a fan." Right? This
That has
happens
never
every day. I hear
happened.
someone
Will
talk
never
about that.
happen.
That's cool, man. I appreciate that.
No one is going to go over there like, wow, he really does cry and beg and snort and burp into the microphone. I love
That's
it.
not so true. Okay? But there comes a point when that kind of
That is never
activity,
going to
when
happen.
it crosses a line, is actually hurting me. And when, again,
Hurting me,
personal shit
guys.
about my
It is
family members
physically hurting
behind the
me.
scenes has nothing to do
Bullshit.
whatsoever with my content or conspiracy theories and slander based
Conspiracy
on no
theories.
actual concrete facts, but just speculation. But it's pushed
That you
as
play
fact.
WWE Champions
Those
because you
things
do.
hurt
Because
me
no one else
badly.
goes by, they
And
call me
don't realize that 'cause
DSP.
They don't care.
You're
All
literally
they
the only
care about
person
is
who
the money
does
they make
that.
doing it. And that's where I draw the line. All right? So that's why I haven't shut any of them down. That, you know, why, Phil, why don't
Then
you
you catch
shut all
more
those
flack if you
detractors
did shut
down?
them
'Cause
down.
I don't fucking care. Let them do what they want. I just wish they would grow up and actually have a conscience and realize that
Conscious that
you know,
they're
there's a
hurting
line that you
me.
don't
Reee,
cross,
me.
right?
When they point out I defended the Cuties movie.
Sir Spartan King Judy says, "Oh no, when you said 'Tell Me Why,' that popped into my head was the Backstreet Boys song you kept singing during the playthrough. Damn it.
Tell
Phil.
me why
I'm very sorry.
I never want to hear you say I want it
896 to the
that
100
way.
Thank you for that.
I can't sing at all. Holy
Dark Side
shit, I'm
Elon
so
did a
sorry. Please
tournament
forgive
cheer,
me.
And that's actually the biggest cheer of the day so far. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Fuck.
Calm down.
He says, give Ciara Bahiana a shout out. All right, shout out. There you go. Tizwaz
God, Gold Dust
subscribed
is
for 7
just
months. Thank you, Tizwaz, for 7 months
fantastic.
of support. I appreciate that.
Never had
Excuse
to
me.
hear you
Dr.
say.
Ratchet02 did a 100-bit cheer and says, "Hey Phil, first time donator, sucks that you've gotten charged back."
Guys, without the
for funding
trolls
YouTube.
trolling
Thank you very
him
much,
because of
Dr. Ratchet.
the
I
tractors,
appreciate
he'd be
that.
screwed. And I'm sure he'd face so much backlash
Hey there, babe.
that the people would just make new channels and then go into him even harder.
Sure.
Like,
Shout
oh,
out.
you shut me down?
Dookie
Well
Bricks
then, it's
just
time to take the kid
subscribed.
gloves
It's
off.
Disgusting, but thank you for the sub. The She-Wolf
And really
Extras
go
cheers
into
at Hype
it.
Train. Yeah, so there was a hype train that happened during the pre-stream, but I missed it because I was talking about other topics. But there was a hype train that happened, and thanks to everyone who did contribute to it.
Hype train.
Dark
But
Side
that's
Elon
bits
cheers
and
said,
subs, dude. I don't get those
She-Wolf
right
Extras
away.
said choo-choo. Internet
Bullshit.
famous McCroy gifted us up to no chargeback. Sir Spartan King cheered. He said, watch out, we got a hype train on the loose. Randy O'Butternut gifted a subscription to Star Wars Nerd 7979. Congratulations. Thank you for the support there.
Not
Dookie
69,
Bricks did
69.
100
Well,
cheer.
then, what, it came out in
Cheer.
79,
Tizwaz
so I guess
gifted
that makes
us up
sense.
To Kami33. Congratulations, Kami. Thank you, Tizwaz. Darkside Elon gifted us up to Lean and Go Squeak. Congratulations, Lean and Go Squeak. Thank you, Darkside Elon. Snow Carl tipped me $1, and he suggested something really stupid, and I'm not even gonna read it. I'm sorry, I'm just not. It's dumb.
It's stupid, guys. It's telling the
Tizwaz
truth. The truth is
gifted a subscription
stupid.
To Bug Snacks Rules. Thank you to Tizwaz and Bug Snacks Rules. Congratulations. Big Bad Buffoon tipped me $1. Said I went on the PlayStation Store. They now have a category to buy games that are nominated for the awards on December 10th. It has Cyberpunk listed in the category, but the game comes out on the same day as the awards. How can it be nominated? It's not. Sounds to me like Sony just did whatever they wanted because the game has already been stated it's not eligible for the awards. It would be in next year's.
Because, yeah, it didn't come out in time.
So there you go. Dream Cream 84 took me $10. Thank you, Dream Cream 84. Not sure what that name means.
Dream Cream.
But I'll write it down anyway. Dream Cream 84.
That's a
$10
wet
tip.
dreams joke.
So that means we're up to $12 in tips right now, and I can update the leaderboard.
So much.
All right, he says, I was one of your earlier viewers here, and I don't really watch you that much anymore, but I am wishing you the best. Have a great time today, Phil. Thank you very much to Dream Cream for the top tip. Internet famous McCroy cheers. How's the future of gaming going to handle massive digital file sizes? Are we going to be streaming like Google Stadia? Are we going to replace physical copies of games with external hard drives? Both. I get the feeling there'll be local storage as well as while internet improves. And again, we're still a ways out from this, from having this work.
So yeah, you're going to need Google Fiber countrywide
over the internet, but we need
for
to
$10 a month before you can do that.
Be better, and also we need to have these small amount of companies stop controlling the monstrous amount of internet that they do. Right now, Comcast, Cox, Cablevision, they have a large stranglehold on customers in the United States in their local regions. Right now, where I live, right now in Washington State, there is no other internet service I can get besides Comcast who will provide me with consistent enough internet and, enough data to do what I do. Because I have the business level Comcast internet, I get incredibly good speeds for streaming, and I get unlimited data, which I need.
You get shitty
speed.
speed.
I didn't have Comcast. There's no other company that will do that for me.
Business class is literally
options, 0.
100 people getting 1
nothing,
megabyte.
You see,
as opposed to one person getting 100 megabytes.
It's like this in a lot of places. In the United States, we don't have.
Of course, we'll keep them alive. Twitch already proved that.
You don't get equivalent performance from varied companies, and because of that, you just have to go with what's the best, and that's bad. How can we have games that are ginormous games be live streamed over the internet via Google Stadia when you have a data cap that within 3 days of the month you're already exceeding, and now you have to pay $4,000 for your internet this month? Right? So
that's why we need like the Google Fiber, whatever it's called, to be nationwide for $10 a month.
That we're pushing towards that yet. If we have to improve the internet infrastructure in the United States, make it more widespread available, great internet to more people, and then also we need to have better regulation of how the internet is being sold and how it's performing. When we lost net neutrality, what was it, earlier this year? I think it was early 2020, but who knows, because it was before the pandemic, so we all forgot about it. When we lost net neutrality, all the ISPs came out and said, oh, don't worry, we would never do these horrible things to you that you're all afraid of now that net neutrality has been lost. By the way, now they're doing it. Comcast already came out and said in 2021 they're instituting new data caps for all the common customers, and everyone's going to get charged extra money if they go over said caps. Everyone right now is living a digital life from home because of COVID. Kids are not going to school. They're doing digital classes, which are eating up bandwidth. And now Comcast is going to put a data cap where if you exceed it, they charge extra money. You see how fucked up this is?
What do you care? It's not like you got kids.
Where
unless you do, dun dun dun,
at light speed, right?
Insert dramatic background music here.
Giant file sizes, but we don't have the means to really support that. Me, I'm lucky. I live in a part of the country where I can get the business level Comcast internet, even though I'm a residential. This is not a business. I'm not in a business area. I'm in a residential area, but I'm able to get this kind of good internet. Even
also, I get unlimited.
Not everyone can do that.
I'm paying $100 a month for,
downloading
but
gigabytes on
it also includes cable TV, which I watch
download the game.
ESPN and my locals for sports.
It's a problem. It is a problem.
Locals for sports, ESPN. Holy shit, I really don't watch much. If it's not on Netflix. Right now I've been watching iZombie. Pretty interesting show. A little different.
Big Bad Buffoon took me $1, said, although Bugsnax wasn't advertised as a kid's game, it's enough to fool any parent. It's the same situation years ago with Conker's Bad Fur Day. It came out and all the adults wanted to see it.
It's like what is it? Rated E7 or something?
I don't know how Conker's Bad Fur Day was marketed either. Bugsnax, if you actually watch the advertising for Bugsnax, all right?
Because it is a kid's game. It's rated E7.
It's accurate to what's in the game. But the game is actually a mystery.
Go ahead, call me
thriller.
Jay.
You wouldn't know that unless you actually watched the whole trailer for it and or you actually played the game. Then you understand the game's a mystery thriller. It is not a cutesy kitty Pokemon game. It has the premise of that, but that's the facade that hides the sinister thriller mystery behind the scenes of the game. You see?
When did you learn that word,
And by
DSP?
the way, some people are like, oh, well, the game's rated E. That's because the people who rated it didn't actually play the whole game. All they did was they played it at, what they do is they play a little bit of it, and then they get some suggestions of parts of the game that would be considered the most risque parts of the game. So they probably said, well, there's no blood in the game at all, right? The only way that you die or bug snacks die is that they explode into like goo. So it's kind of cartoony in that way. There are relationship themes.
I don't know about you, but when I explode with goo, it's definitely not rated E.
Some are. There's one person who's actually, it seems to possibly be a transgender person in the game, but you can't really tell. It's never really discussed, which is fine. Who cares? But you know, you have these issues that are not necessarily
Bugsnax is E7
common
people
to a standard video game. Then I don't want to spoil the end of the game, but at the end of the game,
I highly doubt he hangs out anywhere. It's probably
plot
lost.
twists that actually are very dark, sinister, and basically horror. If a kid played this game and actually beat it, they may be fucking traumatized. And I'm not exaggerating. A kid could
They're gonna be
legitimately
traumatized,
by this game
guys.
if they actually get to the end of it and beat it.
Oh, this is
did the review people actually
fantastic.
play it that far? No.
So glad
They
I got
probably
today
played
off.
the first hour of the game, and then they just received generalized information from the game makers, and they based their E for Everyone rating off of that. That game, in reality, should probably be teen. It should actually be rated T for teen because of the mental health, depression topics that are actually discussed in the game as part of it, and then the ending, which actually is horror. So
It is
yeah,
not.
it should
Are
not
you
be kid
shit? This is fantastic.
Please
I
number
have
19
never been so
dollars
glad to have a
and
day
more
off
than other
before.
corporate garbage. Why keep talking about it? Aren't you giving it more attention by talking about how bad they are? See, here's the thing. I wouldn't. But the thing is that all the major gaming trends and circles are talking about it. It's like, it doesn't matter what you personally believe. When you're a content creator, you got to follow what's
God,
going
that
on
breastfeeding
out there in
scene
the
was
public. And
hilarious
right
with
now,
him.
like everyone, Last of Us 2, Last of Us 2, best game of the year, Last of Us 2. It's like, what the fuck are they even talking about this game still for? Why did they just release a second trailer for a game that's been out for 6 months?
Bugsnax is the Dark
Right?
Souls of kids
Doesn't make
games.
any
You
sense.
got it
This
right,
just happened.
Diary.
This is what's happening in major
It's
gaming
gonna
trends right
traumatize
now,
everyone.
you know? So you have to. What am I supposed to do? Put my fingers in my ears and ignore it? No, I'm going to talk about the gaming news stories that are going on.
There is no gaming news stories.
Dr. Ratchet
There's you
02 did
crying and
145 minutes
bitching
here and says,
that
my personal
Bugsnax
opinion, Animal
isn't
Crossing should win game
rated
of
M
the
for
year. It's the one
mature.
game this year that people everywhere enjoyed. And you know what? Fair enough. You've got a point. Animal Crossing was the best-selling Nintendo game like ever. The timing of that game came out right at the beginning of the pandemic. And so many people who normally would not play video games were stuck at home because of the pandemic, bought and enjoyed Animal Crossing.
If we could get a Switch.
All right? Now,
That was my issue. I couldn't find a
I was
Switch
one of the
anywhere.
people- I was playing Animal Crossing a lot. You guys remember, I had chill streams of it all the time. I was right there.
You had
But I'm
chill
gonna be
streams
honest with
once a
everyone.
week.
Animal
And
Crossing,
your wife
in
did
my
most of the
opinion, is a game that
gameplay.
does not really have
You would just show them and
longevity.
go, oh, look
I
what my
played it
wife
many
did.
months and
Look what
enjoyed
my
it,
wife
and they added
did.
new
Look
content.
what my
I played
wife
and enjoyed
did.
it.
Look what my wife did.
I barely played it in the month of October
Goddamn, more
for
ads.
Halloween. I did not play it.
I had to go through one of my live streams, like after it uploaded, and it's like, oh hey, there's like 8 ads on there. Like, why? Go away.
And guess what? Neither is my wife. And my wife was the biggest fan of the game. She loved the game earlier this year and was all about it. She was playing it constantly.
Constantly.
She loved this fucking game. And even she's
Your
not playing it
business
anymore. She
only
got bored of
Switch?
it.
And your wife was playing
And
it?
that's,
Is your
I
wife
think,
a
the problem
business
with Animal
expense too?
Crossing is it's really cool for a chill experience, especially if the beginning of COVID, everyone's stuck at home and everyone's like, wow, here's a game that's not very, how do they say? There's not a lot of challenge. There's not, it's very,
It's a children's game.
it's easy to jump in entry level. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy
One of
to
those
jump in
damn
entry
kids
level.
games.
But at the very same time, it's not complex enough of a game that I don't feel that it retains long-term gameplay. You know what I mean? Right now, I really don't feel like going back and ever playing it because I don't think
Because you weren't making enough money off of it.
The same kind of shit
If you were
that
getting no
happens in it
$200
all
a
the time.
Animal Crossing stream,
It's a good time
he
waster
never would have
game,
given it
but
up.
after you've
It would be
been there, done
played
that for
right
months,
now.
What else
Yakuza?
are you
Why would I
doing?
play Yakuza?
Right.
I gotta play me
By the
more
way,
Animal
Crazy
Crossing,
Dream,
guys.
I believe you're here today because I did see you in the chat. Did you tip me this morning? I got to do a tip audit, live tip audit, because I just received a tip in your name, and I want to know if it's really you or not, or if it's someone is impersonating you. Okay.
Tip
So
audit,
if you let me know if
tip
that's really
audit,
you or not, I would
tip
appreciate
audit.
that.
Stop the stream completely
Okay.
for a tip audit,
Eternal
tip
Napalm.
audit.
Just cheered and said The Last of Us Part 2 was nowhere near as good as the first game. Gamers
Everything
rarely
I've
mention
heard
that
is, yeah,
fact
it was trash compared to the
because it was
first
so
one.
disappointing. It goes to show how much the media controls the narrative to control the people, and at this point, it's just pathetic. I mean, it's funny that you say that because everyone, like I said, has gone into this fervor this year about how Last of Us 2 is like the best game ever of the generation. It's like,
No,
wait
it's
a minute,
not.
but you're telling me that it's actually better than the first game? No
Last
one
of
says
Us
that.
1
No
remake
one
is a
will
better
talk about
game
that.
on the
You're
PS4.
right. You'll never hear that. Crazy Dream, I see you just said you're here. Did you tip me?
You really
That's how
gotta
you
stop the
speak, so I
stream
know you're
completely
on
to
the
make
stream.
sure that it's a real
Did you
tip,
tip me
dude.
this morning, or is this someone impersonating you?
Great gameplay stream, guys.
Please answer so I can actually fucking figure out if I need to refund this or not.
Ah,
Okay.
still got like half an hour of this to go before he actually starts the game.
Major Riot cheered, and he says, has no patience for subtlety. He wants Chef Boyardee immediately in large quantities. That's correct. All right, Crazy Dream says, nope.
Okay.
He did not tip. All right. I knew it. I felt it was going to be fake. You know, Crazy Dream does support with subs and stuff, but he does not usually tip. So,
Answer me,
What a
Reee,
shocker.
me.
a fake tip this morning? What a shocker.
I say Ragnarok looks like it's gonna
Take
be
care
a
of
lot
that.
better game than
We got
Assassin's
a lot more
Creed.
shout-outs to get to. Neither
Yes,
DSP
he
Republic
still owns
did a
his
50-bit
wife.
cheer. He says, did you watch the G4
Slash
Holiday
maid.
Special Reunion? No, I never watched G4 back in the day. So why would I watch the G4 Holiday Special Reunion on YouTube? That'd be kind of silly, wouldn't it? Eternal Napalm cheered. He says, I purchased a Mazda 3 brand back in 2010. The time has come to purchase a new vehicle. I'm looking at the Mazda CX-5 and Acura RDX. Both are crossover SUVs. It's fun shopping. What's your favorite automobile manufacturer and car? I don't have one. I'm not a car guy.
BMW. BMW.
I've
Say
never
it.
been a
Say
car
it.
guy, ever.
Say the. Do the roar.
And
Do the
so
roar.
for me,
BMW.
for me, it's something that I basically don't know anything about and wouldn't be able to speak to. So I'm definitely not going to.
Do the roar. Easily amused.
Randy O. Butternub, are you here today and did you tip me? I believe you are here. I believe I see you talking in the chat. So I believe
This
it's
is
probably
great.
really
Like,
good
he
tip,
has
but
to
I wanna
stop his
confirm
entire
again, 'cause I just
stream
got
for
one fake
this.
tip. I want to see
Like,
if this really is
thank
a real
you
tip
for
before I give it a shout out,
existing.
Okay.
So I can point and laugh.
Please tag me and let me know in the stream chat. Eternal Napalm cheered again and said Bookstacks have better characters and better writing than The Last of Us Part 2 and a better story.
For me, my
Bookstacks
favorite
are
manufacturer,
likable and have
Volvo.
charm. I agree with you.
Have I ever owned one?
All right, thank you,
no.
Randy.
Have I
You
driven
did
them?
tip.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
My friend's a huge Volvo head.
Again, I apologize.
And he
I
likes
have
to,
check
you know,
Randy because,
drink a
you
little
you
here and
kinda
there.
use
So
the anonymous
I get to
checkout
drive his
deal.
cars. Drive him
If you
home.
could not do that, if you actually would have a registered PayPal account, I'd be able to recognize you moving forward, and I wouldn't have to keep asking you. But thank you for the tip. So he tipped me $10.
Wow, way
for
to
Sony's
be
streaming with
grateful.
Microsoft.
No, if you just
Coupled with
registered
cloud
an
gaming
account, I don't have to
services,
keep doing
so
this,
Sony is
asshole.
using Microsoft's cloud tech. I'll have to see what happens with that. I hope. Well, I mean, my honest opinion is I hope it works. I would love it if we didn't have to download shit. But we need to have internet that works, and we just don't have internet that's good enough for it yet, I don't feel. Okay? Okay. Continuing on. Where the fuck?
What, are you gonna lean in manual ban someone now you lost them? I was about to ban this guy, and then I lost
what is
his
it?
name. Where the hell did he go?
Okay. Guitar Player 1939 did a 245-bit cheer and said, I can't wait to watch you kill some kangaroos in Call of Duty. What? I don't even know what that means. How would I kill kangaroos in Call of Duty exactly? I'm lost there.
Oh yeah, Kat loves the Subaru. She needs that Subaru.
Thank you for the 245-bit cheer, by the way.
Go
Appreciate
Honda
that.
Civic, I have a horse outside. Go Mitsubishi,
Oh,
I
I
have
know
a
what you're
horse
saying.
outside.
People jumping
Go
around like
Subaru,
assholes.
I have
Now
a
I get
horse
it.
outside.
I don't understand my own reference. There you go.
Your genetic
Alexander
brain
Rossi,
doesn't
cheers.
understand your own
Says,
reference.
yeah,
huh?
go ahead and ignore the trolls. Doesn't literally impersonating a creditor cross a line? Isn't that a massive felony? Yes, it's a crime.
No, it's not.
Absolutely. Impersonating a creditor, all right?
All right, might
Absolutely is a
be,
crime.
but
Sending false information.
it wasn't
to people
false. It was
involved in a
100%
bankruptcy
real,
investigation
bitches.
That is not vetted information with fact, but it's conspiracy, is actually a crime. It is. Many
How
things
did
that
they know
happen
it
to me
wasn't
are
real or
crimes.
not until
Let's
they
face it,
investigated it?
Tipping me with fake stolen credit card numbers is a crime.
That
These are all
probably, yeah, that
crimes
is a
people are
crime.
committing. But they think that they
But
can get
pointing
away with it
and
because they're
going,
on the internet.
hey, he has a
That's the
cat
sad
that he
fact
refuses
about
to
life
acknowledge
on
on
the
his
internet, man.
paperwork. It's not illegal. Pointing out that, guess what? He has another PayPal account. It's not
Paladin
illegal.
in the DS Parmy cheers. How do you feel about the so-called ironic viewers, and have you considered implementing stricter moderation? Loving Yakuza. I don't care about ironic viewers. Let them do whatever they want.
As long as they give me, Reee, me more money, what do I care?
No. But the moment that these people break the rules,
Money,
they're
money,
gonna get moderated
money.
like everyone else.
Money.
Tentacle 2070 tipped me $5, and even though I'm disappointed you're not playing Sackboy, anything you play is entertaining, and it should be great, so it's okay. I rolled one up and ready to enjoy this weekend stream. Keep up the work and keep rocking with Jasper and Kat. Thank you, Technical. Now, here's the thing. I didn't say I'm not playing Sackboy. I said I'm not playing Sackboy now because I don't feel that Sackboy is a $60 game. I think it's a huge ripoff, and they're taking advantage of the fact that it's a launch title for PS5. Dramatically overcharge.
Ran into the microphone. Thank you,
For the
buddy.
game. They are
Thank you.
dramatically
This is what we always wanted to
overcharging
hear when we
for
watch
the
a live
game.
streamer.
It should probably be $30 to $40. So I'm going to wait for a price drop, and then I'm going to get it. And I guarantee you, it's definitely going to drop in price. I
Oh,
guarantee
yeah.
it. I absolutely
Games
guarantee it
drop
will
in
drop
price. That's kind of what they do over time.
Okay. By the way, I think that was a
Wait a
fake
minute.
tip. I don't even think that was real.
But wait a
I'm
minute.
almost positive that was a fake tip. Because Technical is a frequent tipper, and that was not them.
But wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure. So I think it's another tip I need to refund. It looks
That'd be
fake.
great if they
Yep.
said, all right, we're tired of
Okay.
putting
See,
you on a
guys?
payment plan every year.
So do you understand? I hope
pay
you guys
us.
understand now.
But I can't spend it all on WWE
How
Champions,
frustrating this is for
guys.
me.
God, that'd be
Because
hilarious. I would love that to happen
how
to
can
him.
I even
Kim,
tell
dude. Calm
what's
down.
real and
It's
what's
not a
not?
big deal. But it'd be hilarious if it happened. Just saying.
It was real? Okay, thank you, Technical. All right, good. Thank God. It's getting hard for me to tell what's real and what's not. Here's what I'm going to recommend, and I'm going to have to start saying this on every show.
So you give me all your money.
Okay?
Just give me your
If
money
you're a
right now off
frequent
the bat.
viewer of
Fuck
mine,
you.
And a fan, and you're thinking of contributing regularly with tips, do yourself a favor and do me a
And
favor.
just give me all your money.
Make a registered PayPal account, okay? Because
If you just
what's
gave me all your
happening
money, I wouldn't have to keep doing
is
this,
people
assholes. Just
are-
give me all your money.
you know, people are doing these fake tips in people's names, okay? And I can't keep track of it. If
Can't
you
keep
have a
track of who's
registered
real.
account, it'll actually say
So just give me all
verified
your money.
account. And then if it's a verified
Give
account,
me all
I
your
know
money.
it's real. If you're doing these anonymous checkout tips, right? There's no way for me to verify if it's real or not, and I'm gonna have to sit here constantly asking the viewers.
Interrupting the
is this real? Is this
stream,
real? I wanna
derailing
do
the
that.
stream
You know, I just wanna
to make
play
sure it's
games, I
real,
wanna have
dude.
a fun discussion. I don't
And
want
dox your ass.
All right. So if you're
Exactly, it's all about doxing.
If you're a frequent viewer of mine, and if you are someone who supports my content, okay,
It's all about the docs. It's all about the
please
docs. All about the
consider
docs. All about the docs.
registering a PayPal account. That way, I can see if it's real on the fly. I don't have to do these audits. Fair enough? Okay.
As I was always
Simple
saying,
slice
tip me
cheese
in
with
honestly.
good
That way the
Chinese
trolls
food
can't get
place.
you.
Mine's orange
If you
chicken,
tip me in
white
honestly,
rice,
the
crab
trolls
rangoon.
can't get you.
By
the way, if you tip me in honestly, I hate you. You're
I
a
think
piece of
chow
shit.
mein
I
is
will
quite good.
fucking hunt you
So,
down and
like,
kill
maybe
you.
Like a chicken
Like,
chow
whoa,
mein,
dude, calm
or,
down.
There's actually this place near me that does a chef's special.
Hour and
chow mein.
45 minutes now,
This guy
guys.
is
An
an
hour and
authentic
45
Chinese
minutes.
chef who
No
came here, started
gameplay.
His own business. He had an initiative to start his own business in America, and he does a chow mein that has like all kinds of shrimp, chicken, and beef, I believe, all in it. It's crazy good. I would say that's probably my go-to Chinese food. Jimbo Slice cheered again. He says pre-downloaded Cyberpunk started
Crab
on
Rangoon,
Xbox
number
today.
one.
Got mine downloaded. Seems like
With
every 7
peppered
years
steak.
the wait is over. I mean, are you shocked? Of course. The game was eventually going to come out. Rubly Atomic Cheers. I feel like Last of Us 2 is fantastic, well-written game. If they released a third game, would you play it because of your opinions? I mean, I don't know. Here's the thing. The Last of Us 2 left an impression on me in all the wrong ways. Like, when I play a game, I want to be left with an impression of, wow, I really enjoyed it. It was unique. It was fun. It really felt like a good use of my time. And I'm happy that I played it because it felt like
He doesn't do takeout.
entertaining and fun experience.
Maybe he does takeout.
That's not what I had when I played The Last of Us 2.
Hour and 45 minutes of
and I
Gene
said
rambling.
this during the playthrough. When I got to a certain part in the plot, actually continuing the game was painful. Like, I wanted to stop playing because the plot was so fucking poorly written and just so made to make you feel miserable. I didn't want to continue. I have enough stressful, miserable stuff going on in my real life on a daily basis. I don't need
like
to now
what?
put
You
myself
don't do
virtual
anything.
misery, too. I play a game for fun.
So like,
to
oh yeah, one of
enjoy.
my friends loses a job.
I
You don't
was
have
not
any friends to
enjoying
lose a
myself
job.
playing the game anymore. That's bad.
You have
Now, if you're
nothing.
gonna tell me The Last of Us 3 is going to be more of the same, I don't know if I want to play it. I'm sure my viewers are going to want to see me play it because they know that I was so honest about The Last of Us 2. They want to see that same kind of honesty for me to play a third game.
I'll say real Chinese food is no, don't eat it.
You know Neil Druckmann will be in charge of the next game because he got promoted over The Last of Us 2. So you know it's likely just going to be more of the same. It would basically be, for me, toughing through it just for the sake of reviewing it and being honest with you guys, because how many people actually are honest about this game, right?
Exactly.
So,
you do not want to eat real Chinese.
For me,
American
I
Chinese,
might
delicious.
play it,
Real
but I
Chinese,
probably
not
wouldn't
so
enjoy
much.
it. Put it that way. If it's more of the same, if he changes it and it ain't just fucking misery constantly, then maybe I would like it. But I don't know.
Misery's a fucked up movie. I can't watch that movie. I've watched it once. I can't watch it again. Like that's a movie that
I agree with Conversialist.
no, I just can't do it.
He says he cheered. He says
not because
I'm
it's bad.
sorry
It's
for
not
people
bad.
who are doing fake
It's a really good
campaign.
movie.
They're
It's just
getting their
that
money's
messed
worth
up. I
because
can't do it
ends up
again.
being a shit show. You know, everyone goes crazy when you end up asking people if their tips are real. It's the next. It's just the next thing after the vestry.
But you told
right?
your friend,
I mean,
your
you're right,
fans
and
to
I
tip
hate
you
it. I don't
anonymously
like doing
for
it. So
years.
I'm now appealing to everyone. If you're a regular on my streams and you're going to tip regularly to support my streams, please make a registered PayPal account because I can see when a tip comes from a registered PayPal account versus one of these anonymous things, and that way I.
You
can
mean
know
you
if
can
it's real.
dox your fans? Congratulations on doxing your fans and admitting to it.
Okay. Eternal Napalm Cheers says, glad you're enjoying PS5. I want to buy a PS5, but supply is non-existent. It'd be easier to score a date with Blake Lively than to find a PS5. It's impossible.
That's why I'm not worrying
It's
about it. That's why I'm working on my gamer
unless
PC.
you pay double to triple the value to a scalper, which obviously
Which I
do
just got the
not
case and the CPU
support
cooling
at all.
thing for
People should
it.
Stay the fuck away
Because
from it.
I got the
Not
Honey
support
app, and Honey
that
was
game.
like, hey, these dropped.
Okay.
Plus, they have coupons on
Let's
them.
see here.
It's like, all right, hey, I saved 20% on this. I saved 5% on that.
All right, some shout-outs. Shout out to the top cheers of the week so far. We got Stinkin' Burrows in 10th place, Major Riot in 9th, Timbo Slice and Golden Colts tied for 7th, 50-Bit Bick in 6th, Liza for Soul in 5th, The Hated One in 4th, The Witness
It's probably
by
a
Adam
federal
Jones
crime
in
because
3rd,
it's over the
Rob
internet,
Mills in
which
2nd,
means it
and
cross
Rosalina
state
Flower
lines.
in 1st. Itchy.
Oh, cross state lines. That makes it federal.
Subgifters. Thank you to the following people who gifted subs to the
I'll get
channel.
Space Cat to help
Swap
me.
Super Mutant, I Buy Pepsi Max, Sir Spartan King, Overweight Guinea Pig, and McJuggernuggets 8 all had a gifted one sub to the channel, although I believe there are more people as well, but that's what shows up on the leaderboard. Thank you, guys. Tizwaz, Darkside Elon, Diocletian, each gifted 2 subscriptions to the channel. Internet Famous McCroy gifted 4 subs to the channel this week. And ladies and gentlemen, Wig Jr., an unprecedented 40 subs. I say unprecedented. Of course, there's precedent. People have gifted that many before. But that is a lot of gifted subs. Thank you so much.
I'll say he's always in the
I
wrong
appreciate that,
category.
Wig Jr.
He's actually been reported before being in the wrong
50-Bit Quads
category.
is what's stopping people who are doing charts
Doesn't really
back
seem to
from
work,
coming in here,
though,
creating
because he
accounts,
should be in
saying,
the
hey, fill out
just
your 12
chatting
years, and then
section,
screw
but he's
anyway.
always in the video
Because
game
when you make
area.
a registered account
Even though
on
it's
PayPal,
literally just chatting.
that links to your real bank
Not been
account
banned. You can
info.
go over there and you can report him
It's
for being in the wrong
actual
category.
Identity. It's not an anonymous thing.
Can you imagine
that's based on
one
a
day
credit card.
Twitter just gets like,
It's
I mean, not Twitter,
actually
but
your
Twitch gets
real
like
info.
200-300
And when
reports
your
like,
real info's
hey,
in,
it's been an hour. He's in the
you get
wrong
what's called
section.
verified
What?
power,
I just got a
and if
3-day
someone tries
ban
to
for being in the
make
wrong
sure
section, guys. It's
that,
bullshit.
And I justify it and say, no, here's the data, I win those. That's the difference. If you come in here with a stolen credit card, and you put in a fake stolen credit card number as an anonymous tip, okay, I really have no leg to stand on with a chargeback. They could just say, well, unauthorized transaction.
Let's see, what do I
gone.
got set up for
And
hard
I have
drive?
no power to fix that. Okay? None. I have no power behind the scenes to fix that whatsoever. I'm fucked, basically, if it happens.
Western
Okay?
Digital Red
But
Pro,
if
4
someone comes in
terabyte,
here,
3.5 inch,
all right,
7200
and someone has a
RPM,
verified account, I
plus
get
Samsung
special
970 EVO,
protections
2 terabyte,
because of that.
No.
You see? So
Samsung
that's
970
why
EVO 500
it's
gig M2,
way more beneficial
Samsung A60 EVO 2
in that
terabyte,
regard for
2.5
me,
inch solid state drive.
For someone
So I
to
have
a
plenty
verified
of
account.
space for
That's
movies,
why.
music, video games, and of course my editing.
Timbo Slice Jr. said, with the rumor of a more powerful Switch coming out sometime in 2021, do you feel that it will sell well, or has most of the people that wanted a Switch got one already and will not upgrade? There are people, let's face it, a lot of the people who are into Nintendo are into it just as much as, say, being into Apple, right? They are huge, ginormous fans, and therefore they will buy anything that's Nintendo no matter what. So if they make a new model of the Switch, that thing will sell like hotcakes anyway. Will every single person who has a Switch buy a new one? Likely not. I guess it would depend on the features. Are they going to say that it's going to run better than the original Switch? Like, for example, Age of Calamity, apparently by all reports, is an amazingly good game, but it runs like shit on the Switch right now. It's very choppy frame rate. If they sold a new Switch that had better
The issue with the new
performance,
Switch is it's dock
well, I
only.
think a lot of people would say,
The
wow,
Switch
that's
Pro,
cool.
I guess you'd
Go
call
buy
it,
now,
is
the
dock
game will run
only.
better on it, right? Kind of like PS4 Pro, Switch Pro, right? Probably everyone would buy it. I almost guarantee you people would buy a new Switch. Jethro's main choice said Druckmann could have saved The Last of Us 2 with a great multiplayer like the first game, but they shunned it even though the fans have been begging for it. Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I just received a $100 tip from NDO103, and I know that this is legit. You want to know how I know it's legit? Because it's a registered PayPal account. Yeah. Thank you very much, NDO103, for a $100 tip. That is greatly appreciated. That means we hit the tips goal for today.
Right now it's up in the air. I'll take whatever 3080 I can get. But it's so hard to come by right now. It's like, I'll put this
So
as a
much.
placeholder.
And that means that, yes, we'll have a vest poll going to determine what vest I'm wearing today for Yakuza. Awesome. Thank you so much, NDO. I also received a $4.20 tip.
Yes,
from
of course he
Internet
doxed
Famous
him.
Croy,
Why wouldn't he?
Who says, I've been a fan for over 12 years, but I'll screw you over anyway.
That's, of course, that's the power supply I'm getting.
Now, let's see if that's real or not.
Corsair RM 2019 850 watt 80 plus gold certified fully modular ATX power supply.
It is.
From Corsair.
It's real. Another real tip. You see the difference? Do you see the difference? I can say,
Well, I got the Honey app, whatever,
that's
that
awesome.
alerts
Thank
you,
you
like,
guys for the
hey,
support today.
this dropped in price,
That's another
and there's a
$4
coupon.
tips.
The case dropped in price, and there's a 5% coupon
Thank you,
for it.
thank you. All right,
This
you
dropped
guys
in
are
price,
voting now on the
and there's a
best.
20%
Awesome.
coupon for it.
Steven Siegel plays Galciv just cheered and said, what do you think about PS5 Xbox scalpers? I've already said, 1,000,000% against the practice. It's incredibly fucked up
Yikes.
that anyone would do that.
I saw people that
no one should be
order
buying
parts
from
off of
scalpers,
Wish
even
to
if it's
see how
the
shitty they
only
are
way.
and try to build up to see if that actually
Even if
works.
it's the only way.
It's hilarious.
All right.
Like, wow.
That you can do that to get it. Don't get it that way. Wait. Do not support that, or else that's just going to be the future. The future will be scalping. Timbo Slice G said, what happens if a verified account tries to block a transaction through their bank account? Well, first of all, I don't know. I don't think that's ever happened. But again, to clarify, when you have a verified account in PayPal, you've provided PayPal with all of your real life information, your name, your address, a real email verified address, and a working bank account. Once that happens, if you commit fraud, you're actually in trouble for fraud. Because it's not someone who stole someone's credit card number and anonymously used it over the internet and you can't track them down. In this case, all your real info is there. Okay? So once all the real info is there and you tip me, if someone were trying to charge
Holy
that
shit,
back,
Greatest. That's
get
terrible.
protections via PayPal. Okay? Versus the anonymous way, I get zero
Yeah, they can
protections
say,
for
like,
attaching
hey,
to
I
stolen
didn't
credit card.
donate this. I
That's
don't
the
know who the hell
difference.
did. Cancel my card and send me a new
Ruby
one.
Atomic cheered and he says, as an alternative to vests, would you use t-shirts? Like swapping t-shirts? If people really wanted that, I don't see why not. But at the same time, what would we do with what t-shirts? Right?
Your t-shirts, dumbass. Advertise your t-shirts that are on Teespring.
Okay.
Maybe actually get a sale or two.
All
Just
right.
saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a break. I've got to use the bathroom.
Take a break.
When I come back, it is time. That's right, folks, for Yakuza 7. Thanks for being patient. Take a brief break. I'll be right back, and then Yakuza 7 begins. See you in a few.
Starting stopwatch. See how long it takes. Oh, I just got a message.
Thugs on the floor, we got thugs on the floor.
Shoot him in the face.
Thugs on the
floor.
Thugs on the floor, we got thugs on the floor. Shoot him in the face, cause the thugs on the floor. Thugs on the floor, we got thugs on the floor. Shoot him in the face, cause the thugs on the floor. Thugs on the floor, we got thugs on the floor.
Gotta get that WWE Champions time in, dude. We're 5 minutes away from a 2-hour pre-stream. And mind you, this 2 hours used to be not average. It used to be like, wait, you went 2 hours this time? Holy shit, that was a long time. Now, 2 hours is nothing. 2 hours is normal. And mind you, I won't count it until he actually starts playing the game. Being in the starting screen, being in the loading screen, doesn't count. Until he actually starts playing, it does not count. And he got kicked from the BC club or whatever. Finally, after being there for a long time.
Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face, cause he's on the fucking floor. Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face, cause he's on the fucking floor. Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face, cause he's on the fucking floor. Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face, cause he's on the fucking floor. Shoot him in the face, cause he's on the fucking floor. Shoot him in the face, cause he's
Oh, I like this. Modern gaming is crazy. Currently about 20 hours into both Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Yakuza 7. But I feel like I've barely played those games. Because you spend more time auditing tips, playing around in the menu section, taking breaks, taking another break, playing on your phone, checking things. If you were to play for 6 hours and actually play the game for 6 hours, you might actually have gotten into the game. But in a 6-hour stream, maybe 3.5 to 4 hours is actually playing the game. Shepherd on the floor, shoot him in the face, cause he's on the fucking floor. And right now, my total for my new computer, whenever I buy it, $2,180. But like I said, I just got a 20% discount on this. I just got a 5% discount on that with coupons, and they had a price drop. I'm loving it because I can have all this list and be like, oh hey, price drop. All right, I grab it now instead of then. Like it went from $159.99 to $143 after tax. Or it was initially before tax $160. After tax with all the little discounts, $143. Like, well shit, I just saved $17 on that one item. So it's not $21.80, it's $21.63.
2016, have to make that clear.
PC Part Picker is an amazing site. If you ever want to build a computer, PC Part Picker is the best way to do it. 400 watt EVGA power supply, probably off of Wish, so it's probably shit. Yep, still pre-stream. He just went on his break. And of course, the majority of this won't be bought until next year, because I'm waiting for Christmas. I'll be getting Amazon gift cards. That's what I've asked for, so I can put it towards this. And then I get my tax return. Pretty much the tax return and gift cards will pay for everything but the GPU. Without the GPU, it's $1,500. With the GPU, it's $2,180. The Montech Air 900 ARGB ATX mid-tower case, which turns out doesn't have a CD, like a place for a CD drive, so I had to get an external one with USB. But it's like the anti-static, anti-dust, like anti-everything. So you shouldn't have to clean it that often. Like my computer, every 2 months, 2 to 3 months, I'll get the air dust out, blast it. Well, it's like, no, because it has all the anti-stuff and no openings here and there. It's a lot more enclosed, so you don't have to worry about cleaning it as often.
exploded.
EVGA.
He exploded. He exploded too. He exploded. He exploded too.
Yikes.
Noobs with shotguns. What the fuck? Oh, look, another shotgun. Noobs with shotguns. Another shotgun.
Is that the case? Because I've already bought the case. There was the case and the
What a surprise. Noobs with
liquid cool that I
shotguns.
just got.
Fucking shotgun that motherfucker.
I got the Corsair RM 850 watt, 80 plus gold certified
Noobs with
power
shotguns.
supply, but I haven't bought that yet.
Noobs with shotguns. Oh shit! Oh my god, that was amazing!
Still on break. We've been on break for 5 minutes and 40 seconds. And we've done it. We officially hit 2 hours. It is now 3:15. He starts at 1:15. It has now been officially 2 hours. We got thugs on the floor. Shoot them in the faces on the floor. Thugs on the floor. Shoot them in the faces on the floor. And I got a motherboard with like 8 slots, and the case has 4 slots. I have plenty of USB slots. That's insane how many slots I need for USB ports. All of it, because it's the only thing he wants to listen to. So you need 1 for microphone, 1 for the webcam, 2 for the keyboard, 1 for the mouse, 1 for the HTC Vive, 1 that has to be 3.0 for the Elgato capture card. So there's 7 right there. I was like, oh, you want to use an external hard drive? Well, there's 8. Oh, you want to use a flash drive? There's 9. Like, shit, I need 9 just for everything. Oh, and I need another one for the external hard drive and the external CD drive. So there's 10 slots that I need. Thankfully, I got 12. Shit, I need a lot. My head's... Well, my HTC Vive, obviously not Bluetooth, but for like the headset that I'm wearing right now, plugs right into the Blue Yeti microphone.
Oh snap.
So yeah, this headset plugs right into the microphone. He still hasn't started streaming. It's been 2 hours and 2 minutes now. I decided to go with 2 32 gig RAM sticks instead of 2 16s or 4 16s. It's actually cheaper to get 2 32s than it was to get 4 16s. So hey, why not? I tried one of those before, and it's like, oh, well, until the computer's actually on, nothing would work. It's like, all right, well, I'll have my keyboard, my mouse, and this plugged into that. All right, well, type in your password. Oh, it doesn't fucking work. Well, let me use the mouse to... Oh, the mouse doesn't work. Well, nothing worked until the computer actually turned on all the way. Like, I was so annoyed by that. I was not happy about that. Like, really? Like, alright, I'll save myself ports by plugging this hub thing in and then having the 2 keyboard slots, the motherboard, the mouse port, the external, like, alright, yeah, and then, like, oh, none of it fucking works until the computer's all the way on. Once the computer's on, it all works. But until the computer's fully on, it's like, oh, type in your password. Alright, it doesn't work. Let me use the mouse to try to restart, and it doesn't work. That's pretty cool. Greatest. I've done that before with wireless stuff for a PS3. that play Dead Island with my friends. That's what we all did. It was the first time we ever got like a Bluetooth headset or whatever, was to play Dead Island together.
Oh yeah. Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer.
Spent 10.5 minutes and he's still not back from his break. No, on my computer. My computer has a password to get on it.
The soothing sounds of Barry White during the zombie apocalypse.
Ooh, that's a pretty good idea, Thyri.
The rain is very heavy. Heaviest of rain. Just the
Rain has
has
lots of mass and weight. And cocaine.
The rain is very heavy. Heaviest of rain. Just the rain has lots of mass and weight.
And cocaine.
The rain is very
11-11. Still not back.
Just the rain has lots of mass and weight. The rain is very heavy.
Heavy is the rain. Yes, the rain has lots of mass and weight. And cocaine.
The rain is very heavy. Heaviest of rain. Just the rain has lots of mass and weight. The rain is very heavy. Heaviest of rain. Just the rain has lots of mass and weight.
Yeah, Peppy Frog, Disney Jasper.
Rain is very heavy.
Message deleted by a moderator.
The rain has lots of mass and weight.
All these people just sitting here waiting for him to come back.
Just the rain.
And mind you, he's already hit the tip goal. He's at $133. So when he actually gets on camera, he better be wearing a vest and he better be wearing his glasses.
The rain is very heavy.
Heavy is the rain. Yes, the rain has lots of mass and weight. This is just getting ridiculous. Oh, that's fancy there, Thyri. You're getting all kinds of fancy there. Oh, look at that. Somebody just got a brand new 5-star wrestler. Take a guess who? I like that. He just got a brand new 5-star wrestler. I wonder when that happened. According to Twitter, TJ Gamerbox, somebody just got a brand new 5-star wrestler. Exactly, $100 tip, spend it, bam, 5-star wrestler. Holy shit. Oh, is he back?
All right, everybody, I'm back from break. Let's boot up.
He still hasn't played the game yet, though, so we still gotta wait.
All right, which vest won the poll? I missed it. I was doing some Hershey squirts. What's the vest for today? Can anyone tell me? Beige. Really? Cool. I'm okay with that.
Really?
Beige vest.
Doesn't show who, just shows that he got another one. Well, his break was over after about 14 minutes of playing WWE Champions with that new $100 tip. Mind you, he still hasn't actually started the game. So the pre-stream is still going after 2 hours and 10 minutes. Two hours and 10 minutes.
All right.
Still no gameplay.
So, we're going to see how today goes. It's already getting stuffy in my office. I have my window wide
Stuffy.
open. The sun is beating on the office today. I may actually have to turn the fan
Rent
on
and
for the first
weather.
time in like 2 months if it ends up getting too hot in here.
52 degrees.
The sun just really, makes the ambient temperature of the room go
It
up
is
by like
52
degrees.
degrees out in Renton.
So we'll have to see what happens. I might have to have the fan on at some point. John Ann, 6767 to me $5. Said I very much enjoy your content. Some games more than others, but you're a nice guy.
52 degrees. It's so hot, guys.
And the very nice words.
It's so hot out right now, guys.
Darkside Elon did 2
Are you
cheers that are all about
kidding
PayPal
me?
and personal shit about how PayPal works and behind the scenes stuff. Darkside Elon, how about this? How about you mind your own fucking business? How about that? How about instead of asking about stolen credit card numbers and shit like this, how about you just listen to what I have to say and either believe me or don't, and stop asking insanely detailed questions about how PayPal works, because no one else fucking cares. Alright? So the reason you're asking is because you don't believe me. You think I'm some kind of a liar. I'm fabricating all this stuff. Well,
Because
fuck
you
off.
are a liar.
If you don't believe me, then you can leave. You don't have to be here. Alright? Stop being a dick. How about that? Benzuko Lives, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Benzuko Lives, for the sub. I appreciate that.
I don't believe you.
It is time.
Still hasn't actually started the game, though.
Time to continue on.
2 hours and 11 minutes.
Gotta get my headphones on. Get my headphones on and get into the groove of Yakuza. Okay. No, seriously, it's like people are going to ask these insanely detailed questions about the ins and outs of how tipping and PayPal works. Well, number one, you're not a streamer. You don't understand it. You don't need to understand it. Number two, obviously you're asking me that because you don't believe me because you're a fucking dickhead who thinks that I sit here and lie all day. Well, then go
Because you
go
do
watch
lie
the
all
Travis
day.
stream where they talk about that.
That's why we
okay?
point and laugh
Leave me the
at
fuck
you.
alone, shithead. Okay. Jethro's main shoot, he said, every time you say behind the scenes I have diarrhea, as of now my asshole's bleeding. Please stop.
What
You know what, Jethro's main, maybe you should keep that information behind the scenes. I don't think anyone needs to know about that. It's pretty disgusting.
What the?
Okay. You guys ready?
I'm banned, and I've long been banned, so I can't ask anything.
Tentacle 27
Got banned during his God of War stream.
Video trade-in day when you traded Infamous and other games. And I'm going to GameStop later to trade some games in for Dirt 5. I can't believe it's $60. Are you going to be playing that game? No. I have zero desire to play Dirt 5. With all the crazy amount of games I am interested in, I haven't gotten to yet, I'm not playing Dirt 5. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to
YouTube
Yakuza
mode.
7 Like a Dragon. Last time
He's
around,
actually touched the
we assigned
controller.
jobs to everyone, which was
2
super
hours and
fun.
12 minutes before he
Now we're
finally
gonna
touched the
continue on with plot
controller.
and see where it's going. So let's head over to Otohime Land.
Alright, mute his ass, he's annoying. So it took 2 hours and 12 minutes before he finally touched the controller to play the game. Holy shit. 2 hours and 12 minutes. Yeah, I like Wired. Wireless is cool, but I like Wired because I don't have to worry about the battery dying. Ever. Just insane that he took him 2 hours and 12 minutes before he finally got around to touching the controller. Well, with that, I'm going to make something... Well, wait, no, I still got that. I still got my pot roast in the slow cooker. I forgot about that. So, well, I'll probably make something to eat real quick, and then I might be right back in about half an hour to an hour with, let's Let's say a 420 blaze it. Start time for Divinity 2 Original Sin. Oh, can you imagine spending 2 hours and 12 minutes doing absolutely nothing? And then, when you finally get around to it, it's playing video games. Not like he's even doing that much work. It's like, alright, well, after 2 hours, I actually had to do the hard work now. Like, no. He's not doing anything. He's playing a video game. Keep hearing about Baldur's Gate while I was playing Divinity 2. So I'm guessing it plays a lot like it. I played Baldur's Gate on the arcade and all that. We got like the 5 spots and stuff. That's fun. Get all that hard work in the office, dude. But now he actually has to play the game. Like, you guys expect him to actually sit down and actually play the game now? How terrible of you to actually expect him to play the game now. The worst. So yeah, I guess with that, guys. What the fuck is he doing? Oh, he's cracking his knuckles. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. Shit. 2 hours and 12 minutes of him not even touching the fucking controller. Oh, that sounds like that's not good. At least for him, anyways. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I know I did. Holy shit, that was a great rant. Like, there's like 3 amazing, salty rants all back to back to back. But with that, thank you guys for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.
Oh, what that aroma can do, brighter day for me and you. The best